That's right, back live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Good morning to everybody out there listening and everybody who will be joining on Facebook Live. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning.
How are you?
Excellent.
Mid-yawn.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. You a little tired?
A little tired.
Yeah.
A little tired over here.
Did you stay up late?
I didn't stay up that late last night. No. Just,
Yeah.
one of them nights, I guess.
It's almost the weekend, so things are kind of catching up. You know how it goes.
Need that weekend, man. Need that weekend.
Agreed.
Good day yesterday. You came over for a
I
bit.
did. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Saw the kiddo.
Yes, he was very entertaining.
Yes,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah.
Tried to, hey, look, you got a present.
I saw that. I got to talk to you about that, too.
Uh-oh.
When you're done
Okay,
talking. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we tried to do the rhythm roulette we were talking about a
Yes.
couple days ago and failed miserably.
I don't think it was a failure on your part, though. What you came up with something in a short amount of time that actually sounded really good.
Yeah.
But all those records were terrible.
Yeah. We got three. We somehow got three, and I'm sorry, Voxpo, for saying this, but we somehow got three, whatever 80s new wave synth pop
Yes.
records,
Yeah.
and they were all really bad. And it's one of my least favorite genres of music.
Not much you can do with that.
No.
way.
Waiting for you to say you got Dr. Spearmint Fur's groovy, wacky soundscapes from the 70s.
I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's something I would pick up in
You
a
could do
heartbeat.
something with that,
I
yeah.
feel like I could do something with that.
Yeah.
But that was some really bad music that we picked up.
Well, I'm gonna get you 3 new records today.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm down. I want to try again. Good morning, John Baldwin. Good morning, Ricky Davis.
Morning.
Everybody on Facebook Live. And it was fun though. It was fun hanging out and trying out those records. They were pretty funny. They were like bad funny.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. It was interesting watching you work it too.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of blew my brain.
Right.
'Cause you're putting in all kinds of stuff. I wouldn't even know where to start with that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I took this little snippet. I was like, all right, I'll try.
Yeah.
And I took this little snippet of a bad, synthy chord of some kind, and then pitched it way down and slowed it down.
Yes.
Yeah. But overall, I thought it sounded pretty butt. So
Yeah.
yeah. More Voxpo says LOL.
Yeah.
Listen, Depeche Mode and stuff like that is fairly.
It's okay. It's not your thing.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
New wave.
You don't have to say it. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. See, the best thing is 70s prog rock. That's what I look for the most, because those guys are really fancy with it. They get really whimsical sometimes, and just a bunch of poofs.
And a lot of them are so little known.
Yes,
You take their music,
exactly.
No worry about
Right.
Yeah.
Licensing and
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh man.
You guys have good days yesterday overall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expensive, but
Expensive?
Whoa, what happened?
What'd
you break?
My darn dog. Yeah,
Oh,
I had
yeah.
to take him to the vet because he ate a corn cob, and I had no idea how dangerous those are. So,
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dog can't eat a corn cob.
Yeah, listen in at 6:40 for Pro Tips with Jen. We're going to be talking about things your dog can and cannot eat.
Good call. Good call.
Yes, but he's fine. I don't think he needs surgery. They did some X-rays, and he had a fever, but they gave him a bunch of medications. He's fine, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
Did he swallow the whole thing whole? Or
It was hard to tell from the X-rays. It was in there,
Yeah.
but he had a pretty full gut, so
oh my
they're
gosh.
just hoping,
This is
kind of chewed
Oaks.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guess it makes sense. We don't break down corn.
We don't. And those cobs are when I discovered, not yesterday, the day before, that he had eaten a corn cob, he left just a couple pieces. I thought it was bone. That's how hard it was and what
Yeah.
it looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. Yeah.
is.
I can't believe it.
And I was like, oh, thank goodness it's not a bone. And then I saw him get progressively sicker as the day went on. So I
Right.
Googled it, and I was like, oh, boy. Not good.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
golly.
Oh, jeez.
He's got like an iron gut though. He ate a whole bird once, so I'm really not surprised.
He's eaten a lot of things, right?
Yes,
So
he
he's
has.
always made it through. So.
Yeah.
He'll pass
All
it.
right,
He'll
yeah.
pass it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not a failure on his part. It's a failure on my part.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
That's what I tell my wife yesterday because our dogs got into the trash every day this week.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've been remembering to did some barbecue the other night, so a lot of chicken quarters. I remember to take the trash out with the chicken bones in it,
Yeah.
but still getting into this trash, that trash, just like it's just acting out. I think she's kind of to the point where she's tired of having her thunder stolen by the baby every day.
yeah. So now she's acting out really hard.
Acting out real bad. She knows
Yeah.
at least she gets some attention now.
Right, right.
Even if it's
Yeah.
a butt whooping.
You need to stop bringing
Aw.
up them chicken quarters, man. I
ate the rest
They
of
were
them last
so
night.
good. Yeah, good. I want them gone. I want them out of existence. Yeah, those are so darn good. Did you get one?
I did get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I was
just eat it
picking
like
at
an
it when I
animal.
got home. Oh, it was so good.
There's not a piece of meat. I know every nook and cranny to a chicken quarter. now.
Yeah. I liked how small they were. They weren't
Yeah.
giant leg quarters. I kind of don't like that.
I like the big ones. The big ones.
Yeah, these weren't even leg quarters, honestly, y'all. They were leg eights, chicken eights.
They were perfect to me.
Yeah,
They were
chicken
very
leg
small.
eights.
Oh, that's right. They were like kind of cut in half, right? Like even through the bone.
Through the bone, like lengthwise through the bones. So it was like imagine a bone, and then cut in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
not in half, but right down the middle.
Yeah.
So now the marrow is. It was just weird. That's that skimflation for you or something.
Yeah.
I guess
It
it made
could be.
it was handy because I also the big thing of ribs. That was
Yeah.
the main thing. So there wasn't a whole lot of room. So I was having to on the grill. So I was having to cook chicken, put more chicken on there, and as small as those guys were, they cooked
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
They did, but when it was all said and done, you're cooking. It was just this mountain of chicken quarters, if you can imagine, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
All you can eat. You know. Whew.
Hey, I think though at the gender reveal party a couple years ago now, man, that
Those
was something else. For
sure.
I think I cooked 20 pounds of leg quarters.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 40. I don't know. Yeah, it was 20. That's right. I got 40 and I kept 20.
Yeah.
Cooked 20.
I remember Jay Lindley walking around, and he had one, and he was just eating it like this.
Like grapes.
Like grapes.
feeding
like,
it to himself.
like you'd feed a Roman emperor grapes. He just had it up like that, and I remember just casually having a conversation with him as he's just taking bites off this thing.
Can't go wrong with those.
No.
A little rub, chicken rub all over them, barbecue
Yeah.
them up. Good.
Yeah.
Some barbecue
so
sauce
good,
on
man.
them.
Oh, all right,
Yes.
all right.
Okay.
They were terrible. Okay, that's what I have to remember. Vox Post says, "Dang it, it's sprinkling now."
Woo.
And Bubba Norris says, "Good morning, Bubba Norris."
Hey.
So let's do some weather. Let's take a look at the weather,
Okay.
get that
Good
out of the
call,
way,
huh?
and take a look at the what's going to happen tonight.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you asking me?
No. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
I worked my whole life, and now I'm enjoying a nice retirement. But it wouldn't have happened without some planning. That's why I have my IRA at my bank. It's a balanced approach to investing. Solid returns in a safe, secure investment. Take my advice and open an IRA today.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country.
Do. All right. Today we're looking at a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 1 p.m. Mostly cloudy today, a high near 69, southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight, 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms is likely, cloudy with a low around 61. Those winds continue in this evening. And tomorrow does have a 100% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms could be severe, a high near 76, strong winds as well. Clearing out for tomorrow night, mostly clear skies with a low around 48, no rain expected. Saturday, sunny with a high near 72. And then Sunday, sitting at a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, a high near 71. So, kicking off the week next week on Monday, we look at partly sunny skies with a high near 85.
Whoa.
And that's as far as I'll go. That is as far as I'll allow myself there. All I know is I'm pretty sure it's going to rain hard tonight.
Okay. Bring it on.
Yeah, 70% chance is a pretty good chance. 100% chance tomorrow. I think that's we have a swell opportunity to get some rain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been seeing some weather reports from different stations around this area. Well, the South anyway, and they're
What are you talking? Who are you listening to?
Well, I've just
And
been
not
seeing some.
listening to
It's a
me.
free country, Jen. All right? But this ain't a free studio.
Yeah.
I do it in the privacy of my own home.
Okay.
I watch other reports, and they're talking about this the storm system that's moving in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
gonna
heard
be a
that
big
on
one.
you heard that on KDQM.
Yes, QDQM. Can't even say that.
So they say it's going to be the big one, huh?
It could be not necessarily for us here, but more
Yeah.
in the eastern state and into Mississippi. Same kind of as last week.
As long as we keep
Yeah.
dodging that real bad stuff.
Yeah.
Man, we've been lucky. There've been some
So
bad ones
lucky.
roll through. Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I did reach out to Bo McCaslin yesterday because I was like, "You're my only contact at the school, I think, right now.
Yeah.
The only guy I know. I have your number, And I was like, because I was talking about, I didn't realize that Walmart has some half filing cabinets that would be choice, the perfect
Yeah.
This is for the desk
for
saga.
the desk saga, but they're like $70 a piece.
Dang.
Yeah, and I'm like, ooh, that's a little high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a flimsy, dented, filing cabinet.
Yeah, they not good quality.
I don't
probably.
imagine. So I did reach out. So somebody was like, "Why don't you ask the school? They did a huge move, and they might have some old junk laying around." So I reached out to him. He's like, "Oh, that is a weird question, but I'll see for you tomorrow."
Hey,
So
that's great.
yeah,
Oh.
hopefully see from them.
Yeah.
Because how long ago did they do the move? It's been a few years, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know. They might have something laying around.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hopeful.
Yeah. We need to get you set up by this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because now the cats are using it to climb to higher places. My big, tall computer.
And you got like you're gonna make like a computer room back there. Yeah, yeah. The man cave.
Man cave,
back there.
yeah.
Every man.
I'm getting like a TV back there. I'll have the whole studio set up and a couch and, the whole nine. The
Yeah.
whole nine. It's
Yeah.
big enough. It's big enough.
You need a place, a sanctuary
Yeah,
to
I do.
retreat to, especially with got a baby in a house, little lady in the house. You gotta just gotta escape. I got the shop in the back, and as long as I remember to take Caitlin's rubber, like right now, with as muddy as it is on the walk to the shop, as long as I take Caitlin's rubber boots with me, she can't make it back there.
Might as well be a moat, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
A moat,
definitely.
a mud moat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nice.
you shall
Well-
not pass.
Yeah.
I walked in this morning and I saw that there's 2 canvases sitting on the chair from Benita. I hope she's listening. I don't know if she's up this early or not.
No,
but
she retired. There's no way
yeah,
she's gonna be up right
that's
now.
true. It's true.
I
But
hope she isn't.
Yeah.
yeah, true. But I was thinking about her yesterday because I saw her Tuesday night as she was leaving the station, and yesterday I was like, you know what, I'm gonna paint something for Benita. And then I walk in this morning and there's 2 canvases from her.
Weird.
I always knew she
Isn't
could
that
read
kinda
minds.
goofy? Yeah.
Yeah.
That I was like, whoa,
So that's it then.
that's it.
You're going to use that to paint or something.
Absolutely.
What are
I
you
think
gonna
there's-
do?
There's 2 of them, so I'm gonna do 2. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to pick
Figure out some
everybody's
things.
brains and
Yeah,
see
yeah.
what she likes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Carolyn will be a wealth of knowledge, I believe.
Yeah, I just thought it was. I love when little things happen like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like some divine intervention or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Some
Maybe.
cosmic.
When you're like, dang, I really need to get some new tires on my vehicle, and then like as you're thinking about it while you're taking a shower, and then you ride into work, one of your tires
Yeah.
pops.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You're like, yeah, I guess I'm definitely doing that now.
Oh, that's great.
you were talking yesterday about that new video out of a new tire attack.
Whoa, yeah,
Yeah.
y'all hide your vehicles, hide your trucks, hide your SUVs because there's tires out just causing chaos. Apparently,
Those are dangerous.
yeah, there was some new video from what was that, Interstate 5 in LA, whichever one is over there. Truck going down the road, doesn't look like anything is wrong, and then a Kia is like passing them on the interstate, passing them in the passing lane. The tire on the truck, like the front driver's side tire, comes loose. It's like maybe he just got some work done. They forgot to put lug nuts on
Yeah.
it or something. That's the only thing I can imagine
Yeah.
because it just spins right off the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It rolls in front of the passing Kia,
Yeah.
and then the Kia runs over the tire.
Yeah.
and it turns that tire into a ramp. I
Yeah.
mean, that car launches, flips into the air, lands on its top, rolls a couple of times, and lands back on right side up. You know, just chaos. And fortunately, only minor injuries.
Yeah.
Good.
Minor injuries. Yeah. And so thank goodness for that. But I mean, just from a split second, everything is totally fine on the interstate. One truck is just now it's just lost a tire. And this is kind of a jacked up truck. Some big, looks like some 33s on it.
Yeah.
And that Kia is sailing in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, it was something else.
Seen too many of those videos, you know. Jeez, put your lug nuts back on,
That's
dealerships.
scary.
Yeah, shops.
Yeah.
Because
Every
that is insane.
time I get my tire like rotated or something, I kind of take a little look afterwards.
Yeah.
Not that I don't trust them. It's just I know that things have happened, and I've worked at places where it can be a hectic, fast-paced environment, and I know at least 3 occasions in a very limited amount of dealership time that I had that lug nuts didn't get put on.
Absolutely.
And it could be disastrous. And it can happen anywhere to anybody.
Yeah.
You're doing some. I've taken tires off of my house and done stuff, and you know, you just got to go through it. Double check that.
Absolutely.
Double check it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, it's like a whole compilation of videos you can watch of people's tires flying off their vehicles and assassinating other people, or other like pedestrians, or
Yes, I've
sailing
seen
through.
that. That's
Yeah.
horrifying.
I was
It really
riding with
is.
somebody when the tire came off of the vehicle. Fortunately, we weren't going that fast. It was just right on Colin Ray. We were picking it up from a place that they had worked on the tires, and it's somehow it's just that tire comes off the vehicle and has its own momentum. It's like it's got its own engine at that point, and it just slammed right into somebody's vehicle, right into the driver's door. I mean, the dent it put into it.
Yeah.
But thankfully that was it. Nobody's hurt, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a buddy, he picked up his vehicle, have it worked on. He was taking his 2 young kids to Texarkana, and he was on Red Bridge Road. Turns from Red Bridge Road onto Central, right there by the country store. Bam! Tire comes off. Throws that vehicle right on its front nose, or right on his nose, and you know, sparks everywhere and stuff. But that, fortunately, that was like 10 miles an hour when that happened. You know, that could have happened. Like, imagine going down Falls Chapel towards Texarkana on Highway 71, and your tire pops off. It could be disastrous.
Yeah. My favorite thing about watching those driving in Russia like dash cam videos is that whenever somebody gets into a bad accident, they just drive away.
Yeah.
That's like the main thing. As long as it starts, you know. And then Allie brought up a story that she was reading about that didn't have, at least she said it didn't have, you know, really enough information. So a guy in Texarkana is driving his truck. He slams it into a tree and then flees the scene. Felony, right?
Leaving the scene, yeah.
Of your own accident?
Of your
It's
own
gotta
accident.
be,
Yeah. Now, what I presumed that he left the truck there, but the article actually didn't say. So you hit the tree in your truck, and then you're still able to drive it, and then you're calling your insurance like normal on the way and hobbling your truck home. Surely that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, your insurance is definitely, I think, want the police to come do a report, make sure you're not drunk or anything.
Yeah.
You know, anything they can use to get out of it. But can you leave the scene? Can you be charged for leaving the scene of your own accident? It seems a little weird. Like, how special was this tree?
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. Now, if you crash into the tree, hop out and run away and leave the truck there, I feel like that's a hit and run.
Yeah. Well, you know why
just
they leave the
weird.
scene, right?
is weird.
It's because they are drunk.
Exactly.
And they can't be charged with a DUI a day later when they find him.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah. And then also, like, I mean, what couldn't you do? Somebody stole it. Somebody stole my truck, you know, and now you have, you know, insurance or something, you know.
Yeah.
I think you got to be there. Yeah, I don't know.
We'll look it
I don't
up.
know. Oh, you're looking it up?
Yeah.
Here, let's take a quick break.
Okay.
We'll come back. Excuse me.
Emily and her friends were driving to a party, and they were texting.
It's Jen. Oh, tell her we're on our way. Wow, get this. Tom's there.
Nobody likes being stopped by the police, but if I had seen her texting while driving and given her a ticket, it just may have saved her life. You drive, you text, you pay. A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group. James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
It's time to box up your fall and winter decorations and freshen up your home with some spring and summer decor from Harris Drug in historic downtown DeQueen. Harris Drug has everything from outdoor decorative planters to beautiful silk flower arrangements in an assortment of styles and colors. Check out their adorable gnomes, unique wind chimes, birdhouses, and hanging wall art on the KDQN and Harris Drug Facebook pages. That's Harris Drug and Gifts at 205 West DeQueen Avenue, Sevier County's favorite pharmacy and gift shop.
All right, we are back, and Vox Post says it's raining now. So, you know, we'll confirm that here in a minute.
It's only supposed to be 20% raining right now.
Yeah, exactly. 40% later. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You find anything out on that?
Yeah, it says definitely don't leave the scene of an accident, even if it's a single vehicle accident,
right?
And you're the driver,
right?
Because there's probably property damage associated with, for whatever reason, the police will want to catalog that.
Yeah.
So I don't, and I think. I forget which one of y'all mentioned it. If you're leaving the scene of an accident, it's because you did something illegal.
Exactly.
Right.
You're driving without a license.
Yeah.
You're on a suspended license. DWI. It's
Probation.
stolen. Yeah. There's no good reason.
Right.
You know, even, I mean, unless it's just like, wow, I got a job interview. It's my first day of work. If I don't make it on time today, I'm fired, you
Just
know.
hustling on foot back to
figure out something, I guess. Leave a note on the truck.
That's why it's like if you smack the tree or something and you're able to still drive away, like no real problems except for some cosmetic, I feel like that should be okay.
I guess it's one of those, a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears it, doesn't make a sound.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. You're not leaving it on somebody's property or on public property or anything like that, so I imagine.
Just say you bump a tree, it's an accident, okay? But the truck's running, you're looking at the tree, it's got a little scuff on it, a buff right out, be totally fine. Nobody saw it happen.
Yeah.
Well, then that's up to, you know, then
call the police and
wait there for them.
Wait there for them.
That's right. It's exactly what you do.
And you never know, like, how many people have security cameras outside their house, right? I just assume everybody does now.
My tree.
So. Yeah.
I'll watch the security cam footage back.
Exactly.
Vox Post says, I read an article once and its premise was that on average, everyone commits 3 felonies a day.
Oh, no.
I don't know about felonies. I mean, maybe like little crimes, like, you know, you didn't put your blinker on, you didn't, you know, use a crosswalk. And
sharing your Netflix password is a felony in America.
A felony?
It's a felony. They're obviously not going to charge you.
Right.
Yes,
I
it
guess
is.
downloading anything illegally, right? Like a song or a movie or something, that's considered a felony.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of little stuff.
Driving with these guns.
I remember, excuse me, there was a show up in Canada that was all about 2 guys in a competition. Each week, the show would come out. It was a different competition. So, like, who could lose the most weight? Who could gain the most weight? Who could do this? Who could that? And one of the ones was who can commit the most crimes? And obviously, they were looking to commit just like everyday crimes, you know.
Throw a penny away.
Yeah.
Jaywalk.
Right. But if you if you got caught, you'd lose the competition in any way, right? So like even getting a parking ticket would be getting caught, you know. And I remember he found out this was in Toronto. He found out it was like a crime to put pamphlets on people's vehicles.
Yeah.
You know, and was like just
did that all
day, you know, putting major pamphlets on all the vehicles. And then one guy who always loses the competition, he goes into a pet shop and steals a betta fish. But then it's like when he's outside with the camera crew, he's like, I want you to go in there. I want you to get the aquarium, get some rocks, get some food. We're gonna take him home, and like the betta fish comes free with the aquarium, so not a crime. So it's like that's straight from that. Yeah.
That's a great show.
You remember that?
I
one.
do.
Yes.
Pennyverse spinning.
Yeah, very very funny.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Wow, challenges before TikTok.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah.
realize they existed.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was so many funny ones. One of my favorite ones was they wore these clean suits, these white, tight spandex style like clean suits, and the point was whoever could stay clean the longest wins, basically. Like these clean suits who show anything, just a little dust scrape or this and that, and they go through, a few days worth of just walking around and interacting in these normal clean suits, and it's just ridiculous.
Who can stay off the ground the longest?
Yeah,
right. That
like,
was my favorite.
Yeah, the ground is lava type situation.
Hey, that's a fun one.
Yeah, it is.
Still play that one.
Yeah.
Who could stay in a van? Who could live in the van the longest without like exiting the van?
Oof.
There's a lot of really funny ones. That's
Wasn't
a funny
there
show.
like a who can drink the most beer?
Yes, that one was rough.
That one was rough.
Yeah, that was a really rough one. We got to get out of here though. It's 6:32, so let's go ahead and hit the Ag Vantage report and our J&J livestock sale report, some words from our sponsors, and we will be right back.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. March corn at 670 3/4, down 7 3/4, with May corn at 669, down 7 1/4. March soybeans at 1519 1/4, down 1/2, with May soybeans at 1511 3/4, down 2. March wheat at 757 1/4, down 7 1/2. May wheat at 768, down 7. March cotton at 85.50, up 13, with May cotton at 85.94, down 6. March rice at 18.11 1/2, up 21 1/2. May rice at 18.40, up 21. Moving on to livestock now. February live cattle at 160.82 1/2, up 2 1/2. April live cattle at 163.62 1/2, down 7 1/2. March feeder cattle at 186.82 1/2, up 37 1/2. April feeder cattle at 190.72 1/2, unchanged. February lean hogs at 75.82 1/2, down 10, with April hogs at 83.32 1/2, down 75. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update, and I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
You're thinking about selling your land, testing the water. You want to dip your toes in, not plunge into the deep end. If you make a big splash, everybody knows your business. Good news, no one needs to know your business. You can dip your toes and keep your pants dry. Talk to Tiller. They'll put your land in the land vault. When buyers call, Tiller will give them a description only, no maps, no location, no owner info. When the same interested buyer calls again, Tiller calls you. With your say-so, the prospective buyer signs a confidentiality agreement. That's a way they protect your privacy. Tiller doesn't ask you to sign a thing, not even an exclusive listing agreement. They trust you. Selling your land is a big decision. It's your business. When you put your land in the land vault, you keep your business to yourself. They started Tiller Land to help you sell your land, farm or recreational. The land vault is one way they commit to you, the seller. To find out how the land vault works, talk to Tiller. TillerLand.com.
At the sale on Saturday, March 25th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana, there were 807 head of cattle on the yard. Number one steers under 300 pounds sold from $255 to a high of $275. 3 to 4 weight steers ranged from $240 to a high of $260. 4 to 5 weight steers brought $240 to a high of $252. 5 to 6 weight steers sold from $220 to a high of $234. 6 to 7 weight steers ranged from $185 to a high of $208. 7 to 8 weight steers ranged from $170 to $189, and over 800-pound steers brought $158 to $175. Number one heifers under 300 pounds sold from $220 to a high of $255. 3 to 4 weight heifers ranged from $210 to a high of $245. 4 to 5 weight heifers brought $205 to a high of $215. 5 to 6 weight heifers sold from $200 to a high of $212. 6 to 7 weight heifers ranged from $175 to $195. 7 to 8 weight heifers brought $150 to $170, and over 800-pound heifers sold from $135 to $157. Packer cows ranged from $52 to $108. Packer bulls brought $95 to $118. Stocker cows sold from $850 to $1,600. Cow-calf pairs ranged from $1,250 to $1,875. Replacement heifers sold from $160 to $200. Bottle calves ranged from $75 to $290. And goats brought $135 to a high of $280. And that's the report from the sale Saturday, March 25th at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana. Cattlemen, don't miss the next big sale, Saturday, 10:30 at J&J Livestock. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting.
Looking to update your flooring? Well, let the Lighthouse and Flooring Gallery design and install your flooring of choice. The Lighthouse can provide you with a wide variety of flooring types, as well as granite and quartz countertops and custom-built tile shower. They provide great customer service. See Xenia or Chris at 6221 Mall Drive on the I-30 Frontage Road in Nash, Texas. Check them out on Facebook or go to their website, lighthouseandflooring.com. You can also check out a sampling of the products they can provide at Southern Home Furniture and Interiors in the Town North Shopping Center in Equine.
If you've been waiting to get that carpet or flooring change, you know the flooring you've always dreamed about, now's the time to go to DNS Carpets. They've just filled their warehouse with carpet and flooring. You now have hundreds of styles and colors to choose from. Donald, the owner, still guarantees you'll get the best price at his stores compared to the big box stores. DNS is locally owned and has lower overhead, which means lower prices and more savings for you. Financing is available, and DNS Carpets guarantees service after the sale. DNS Carpets, Ashdown, and Nashville.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do, we're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Feel out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Don't miss the 78th Annual Four States Fair and Rodeo, March 31st through April 9th. Brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust and Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital. Monster trucks, demolition derby and rodeo action, carnival rides, youth talent show, concerts, the Ag Learning Center, great fair food, and more. Tickets are on sale now at the Four States Fair box office or fourstatesfair.com. The 78th Annual Four States Fair, March 31st through April 9th. This ad paid for with a combination of state and regional funds.
Hochatown's newest southern boutique, Kenzie's Corral, is now open and invites you to stop by the shopping center in Hochatown to check out the hottest trends in clothing, shoes, hats, graphic tees, tanks, jewelry, and accessories to look your best this summer. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday with new arrivals each week. That's Kenzie's Corral, 8933 North U.S. Highway 259 in the shopping center, Hochatown. Check out Kenzie's Corral on Facebook.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Try the tasty fish sandwich from Sonic. A crispy filet of 100% wild-caught Alaska pollock, crinkle-cut pickles, chopped lettuce, and creamy tartar sauce on a toasted brioche bun.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic Fish Sandwich.
Sonic.
See menu for details for a limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Whatever you want to be, it helps to be well. An active, healthy lifestyle is key. We offer tips and support to quit smoking and address health conditions like diabetes and high blood pressure. It's never too late to make decisions to help you be healthier and to be the best version of you can be. Call 833-283-WELL. Be you, be well. This ad brought to you by your master tobacco settlement dollars at work.
Be well. We're back live. KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. And of course, today we have Jennifer's Pro Tips, and it's sponsored by Healthcare Express and Harris Drug and Gifts. Harris Drug and Gifts, located at 205 DeQueen Avenue. Give them a call today, 870-584-3522 for your family hometown run pharmacy for over 50 years here in DeQueen. Get your pharmaceutical finds plus much, much more, like home goods, essential oils, and gifts for the entire family. Also brought to you by Healthcare Express. They're doing the DeQueen Street Dance in downtown DeQueen, of course, May 13th from 5 to 9 p.m. Going to have live music, dancing, arts, crafts, shopping, food, and fun. The primary purpose is to collect non-perishable food items to be donated to the American Legion and help bring awareness to their mission to aid veterans in the DeQueen community. So we thank Healthcare Express for that, 1021 West Colin Ray Drive, and we thank him for sponsoring the Pro Tip segment as well. So Jennifer, what do you have for us today?
Well, I have, I previously mentioned my dog ate a corn cob yesterday, and I thought this would be a good segue to talk about some foods that we can feed our dogs
Yeah.
and cats. I did write some of those down for you as well.
Yay.
And also things they should not be eating.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure everybody knows a lot of these things, but it doesn't hurt to remind some of the folks out there.
Right.
So I'm going to start off with foods our dogs can't eat. Number one, obviously, onion, garlic, chives. Those are not good for the dog's stomach. It can cause irritation, vomiting, diarrhea, stuff like that. Just avoid it altogether.
So nothing too major, just create some,
Yeah.
I
mean,
some
in
upset
large
stomachs.
amounts, you know,
Oh,
like
yeah, yeah.
they're probably not going to eat raw onions, but if you cook them, like if you got an onion heavy sauce or
Mhm.
something, don't let them eat it.
Right.
You know, it's just not good for them. Chocolate, obviously. What
Mhm.
a lot of people don't realize, though, is that it's specifically dark chocolate that's
Right.
super bad.
Right.
And cocoa powder. So
So if you drop a couple M&Ms by accident and the dog cleans it up, you don't need to freak out.
not really.
Right.
Not really. It's always good to contact your vet, though. I am not a veterinarian
Sure.
or a vet tech or anything like that. But you
What
still
about a whole chocolate bar. You know, it could be.
call the vet.
Call the vet.
Just
yeah.
do it. Even if it's just a regular milk chocolate, you just never know, especially
Sure.
if your dog is smaller.
Right. Right.
But there are little calculators online that you can use as well, where you can put in exactly what your dog ate, how much, and their weight, and it will tell you dangerous, not so dangerous, still contact your vet, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. Right.
I have used that before because my dogs got into cookies I made with cocoa powder, and that's really bad for them. Corn on the cob, obviously. Their stomachs can't digest them.
Yeah.
So they can cause blockages. Artificial sweetener, you guys may have heard a few years back that xylitol, which is an artificial sweetener in
Gum.
low-fat diet, sugar-free kind of foods, and peanut butter. Some peanut butters will have xylitol in them. It is so dangerous to dogs.
Oh, we all like to give our dogs peanut butter.
We do.
you
It's
know.
really good for them. So
Yeah.
just make sure it's like a good natural peanut butter. It just
Yeah.
doesn't have that xylitol in it.
Jiffy, Skip, a Peter Pan.
Yeah, those do not have xylitol in them.
Boom.
Boom. And then a few more obvious ones: alcohol, cooked bones, and grapes and raisins.
Yeah, grapes. That was one I learned a while back, not from
Yeah.
experience. I just read it or heard it or something. I was like, grapes, really?
Yes.
Yeah. What's up with the grapes?
I guess there's some sort of toxin in them.
Huh.
Yeah.
And that's bad. That's a bad one. That's
It
not.
is.
I think that's yeah.
Especially in large quantities,
Right.
obviously. But yeah, it's always best to just call the vet. See
Yeah.
what they say. You know.
Yeah. You say alcohol,
Alcohol, yeah, that's
Yeah.
obviously a big one.
like a beer.
It depends on the size of your dog, right?
Right,
I mean,
right.
it's best just to just kind of see how they're behaving if they accidentally do get into something, but it can cause diarrhea, vomiting, you know,
Is it
stomach upset.
Is it handy? I've heard the fix at home if there's no time, if you come home and your dog has just eaten a bar of dark chocolate, to have some peroxide.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
still a accepted.
Yeah. It's obviously contact your vet.
Sure.
Right. But yeah, hydrogen peroxide, charcoal works as well. But you need to look up exactly how much peroxide to give because it is
Right.
by pounds, I believe.
I see.
You don't want to give them too much because it could make them sick, or not enough where it doesn't induce vomiting.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So always call the vet or Google it online. It'll tell you. I've had to do it before.
Right.
Yeah. It works super well, the
Right.
peroxide.
So it just bubbles, foams up, and then they boop boop boop
Yep.
boop boop boop.
Yeah. So this is it's embarrassing to say, but I mean, I have dogs. They've gotten into stuff before.
Of course, yeah.
There was one time where my dog got into, I think it was antibiotics. It was my antibiotics, and I think he ate the entire bottle.
Oh,
Not the bottle
gosh.
itself, but
Yeah.
the pills. And I caught him really quick, and I gave him peroxide, and it all came up. And then I called my vet and explained the situation. We watched him. He was fine.
Right. Right.
Right.
Good.
So,
Good.
that dog.
Yeah, I know.
I swear.
Her husky is just a menace.
Yes. Yeah, and it's worse than a child.
Yeah.
Because I could have, I took him to the vet yesterday, and on the way home, if I gave him a corn cob, he would eat it again.
Right.
Right? They just don't understand.
That's a good point.
Yeah. All right. So foods that our dogs can eat.
Oh, and all of those apply to cats as well, pretty much?
I believe so. We have to remember that cats are really primarily carnivores.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be feeding them anything but meat if we are going to give them human food. But
Right.
I have read that there are some vegetables that are good for them that they'll eat, and fruits like banana. Apparently bananas are really good for cats, but they are high in sugar.
Yeah, Monkey, she was coughing, and I was like, everything I looked online, it was like, wait a few days, if the cough goes away, they could just be having something in their throat a little bit or something like that. So wait. But then it was when I cut up some, we cut up some sausage for some jambalaya, and the ends and stuff. I cut them up, give them to the kitties, and she was like, didn't even want to touch them.
Oh,
so I was
really?
like, this cat needs to go to the vet.
Oh, yeah.
She's not feeling great.
Poor thing.
Yeah.
All right. So, foods our dogs can eat. Peanut butter, obviously, without the xylitol.
Yeah. It's fun to just toss them a jar, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's a good amount of protein. Obviously, moderate. That should be said. Or
Right.
it doesn't need to be said. Right.
Right. Or maybe not the full jar, but I know I've seen you give a near empty jar where it's all along the sides, and that will occupy them for an hour or two.
Yes, and that's really important too to occupy your dogs. You can do so much with like treats and stuff. It's good.
Those little treat traps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that mental activity of sniffing and stuff.
Yeah.
What did I say? I think it's like 15 minutes of sniffing, like a treat trap is equivalent to like an hour walk, I believe.
Right.
Yeah. Let's see. Eggs and eggshells. This is a huge one. Obviously, eggs are a great source of protein for dogs. But if you're possibly feeding your dog like a raw diet, or maybe they're having a stomach upset and you're doing a bland diet for them, like rice and chicken, you can take eggshells, grind them up after you've cooked them, like boiled them, grind them up into a powder and put them on your dog food. And it's an excellent source of calcium for them. But if you're just kibble feeding your dog, most of the time your dog food's going to have the right amount of calcium in there for them. But little treat every now and then, they do like it, and it's good for them.
You kibble feed, but every once in a while you go on a meal plan with them, right? And,
especially if they're sick. Or we had an old dog. He was 16, and I meal prepped his last year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always put eggshells on top. Plain yogurt and pumpkin. Those are excellent for the dog's stomach. Especially if they're having diarrhea or they have an infection or whatever it is. Those are really easy on the tummy. And potatoes and rice, obviously both cooked. Those are good. Oatmeal, low-fat cheeses, and cooked chicken.
Yum.
That's great for cats too, cooked chicken.
Yeah, for
no
sure.
seasonings, nothing like that. But
Craziest thing about cats is you can really throw them, raw meat, and it's... it doesn't really mess with them. Is what I've read. Some people have transitioned just straight to a raw meat diet.
Yeah.
Which really isn't. I mean, it's not that. It's not that much more expensive than buying because I buy good, dry food.
Yeah.
And it actually would probably be cheaper to feed them on some sort of raw diet.
Yes. I've read too a good mixture of both is good because the kibble's really good, dogs and cats, for cleaning teeth.
Yeah.
So, but obviously sometimes we can't have both together. It's either raw or whatever.
Right.
But
those are some great pro tips. Pro tips. Hickey Katie Cohen says grapes, molds, fungus, and seeds, toxicity for dogs. So.
Yeah. Also, I don't know why I didn't write this down, but apple seeds, any kind of pits, stuff like that, those tend to be higher in cyanide. And in large quantities, that can make your dog sick as well. So be careful for those. Apples, they're really good for your dogs. Just make sure there's no seeds in them.
Right. There you go. So don't throw the core at them. No. Give them some regular apple.
Yeah.
All right, my friends, that was awesome. Jen's Pro Tips, again, brought to you by Healthcare Express and Harris Drug and Gifts. Excited for the Super Trivia coming up, brought to you by Genuine RV. So let's get into that. Brief break. We'll be right back.
On the hunt for some new furniture this season? Rawls Furniture has you covered. Run, don't walk to their store-wide anniversary sale happening now. Everything in store is marked down below ticket price, like lazy boy recliners starting at $4.99, sofas and bunk beds starting at only $3.99, and 25% off select mattresses. Guaranteed lowest prices in town, and you can take advantage by shopping shopping at Rawls Furniture all through March. They have free local delivery and pickup, and not one, but two convenient locations in DeQueen and New Boston. Hurry, these deals won't last long. That's Rawls Furniture in DeQueen and New Boston.
Banking locally does a lot for your community. Diamond Bank is a family-owned community bank that makes all of our decisions locally. With Diamond Bank's new rewards checking accounts, we pay you to bank with us. Earn a high interest rate or get cash back every month. Stop by one of our 15 convenient locations today and discover the Diamond Bank difference. Or visit us online at www.diamond.bank. Diamond Bank, 404 East Collin Ray Drive in DeQueen. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Ochetown Saloon Friday Night presents Chris Cagle.
When Daddy asked me why I did it, I made him laugh out loud when I told him, cause the chicks dig it.
Get your tickets at the door the night of the show or online at HochetownSaloon.com. It's Chris Cagle.
Pain hurts, but only for a minute. Your life is short, so go on and live it, cause the chicks dig it.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right. We're back, and it's time for Genuine RV Power Trivia. Genuine RV and Power Sports over in Oklahoma there. For all your power sports and RV needs, go to genuinerv.com today. Great folks over there. We appreciate them sponsoring the daily trivia. So check them out. Here's how it works. 642-2190. You call that number. Jen's going to read a question. You call. If you get it correct or somebody saves your life, you get yourself breakfast and a car wash token. It couldn't be any easier. So, Jennifer, what is the question for today?
Okay. With a slight decline in numbers during the pandemic, this activity has picked up again, and more than 2 million people did this in 2022.
Nice.
What is it?
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
Lots of possible answers there. 642-2190, 642-3637, 898-3624. Straight to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Going to the gym.
Going to the gym.
Good one. Not what I'm looking for.
Badminton.
Not badminton.
Not badminton. All right, let's see if there's anybody on Facebook Live. Nothing yet, sir. All right. Please call back.
Yeah,
642-2190.
With a slight decline in numbers during the pandemic, this activity has picked up again, and more than 2 million people did this in 2022. What is it?
All right. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Take a cruise.
Oh, good
Hey,
one.
to the cruise.
They may have done this after, but no, not taking a cruise.
Go to the movies.
Not go to the movies.
John Baldwin says camping.
Not camping either.
Can't save you. Can't save you. Greg Revel's now in studio.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Boo. To the phone lines. People like your question, Jennifer. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Is it going to concerts?
Not going to concerts.
Bowling.
Not bowling.
Not bowling. Got anything, Greg?
I had bowling, but you took it.
Oh, darn it. All right. Can't save your life this time.
You guys are getting close.
Yeah? Is
Yeah,
it
think
like,
so.
we keep saying activities that are fun, like, a little.
No, it's not like that.
Okay. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Not baseball.
Going to the doctor?
Not going to the doctor.
Exercising.
Not exercising.
How about
either.
going out to eat?
Not going out to eat.
All right. 642-2190.
Let's hear the question again.
Yeah. I got the phone line going
Yeah.
right here real quick.
Okay.
Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Is it going to the doctor in person?
Good one, but not what I'm looking for.
Going to the dentist.
Not going to the dentist.
Hard to say.
Going to the grocery store in person.
Not going to the grocery store either.
Potluck, says Voxpo.
Not potluck.
Okay, let's hear that question again.
All right. With a slight decline in numbers during the pandemic, this activity has picked up again, and more than 2 million people did this in 2022. What is it?
Okay, and the only hint we had so far is you might do this after going on a cruise. So, interesting there.
I thought it was before.
Before, yeah.
Oh, before.
You might do this before going on a cruise.
Okay.
That's a pretty big hint right there.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't repeat it when I said it.
Oops.
No, I'm glad you
Before.
brought it up now.
Okay. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
What about taking like a trip?
Yeah, like a vacation, taking a trip.
Not what I'm looking for, but again, you might go on a vacation afterwards.
How about this? Investing.
Not investing.
How about pack a suitcase?
You'd be doing that too, but no.
Doing that. Going to a tanning salon.
Not going to a tanning salon.
That's a good answer, Vox Po.
It is.
Getting the pre-tan going.
I'm
My
gonna,
man.
I'm going to wait to give another hint.
That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. We got people calling. Oh,
No.
nope. Yep, 642-2190. Might do this before going on a big trip.
Mhm.
To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Going to the beauty shop?
To the beauty shop.
Nope. Not going to the
No.
beauty shop.
How about online shopping?
Not online shopping.
Getting a haircut.
Not getting a haircut.
Ooh.
Although you most definitely will be getting a haircut before you do this.
Wait.
Thank you.
Wait. Are you still on the line with us?
Yes.
Getting your passport.
No, I can't.
Okay.
No,
Can't
but
get
you
it.
might be doing that too.
Can't get it.
No.
All right. That's all right. Don't worry about it. We're getting there.
Okay.
Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Going to the bank and checking your finances.
Yeah.
Good one, but no.
How about going to the DMV?
Not going to the DMV.
Ah.
You might go to the Social Security office though.
That ruined my answer.
I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna call it on that one.
Right. So you might go on a vacation afterwards. You'll have to go to the Social Security office. You'll have to go to the courthouse at some point before.
Oh Lord. Good morning. You're live on Power Trivia.
Having a wedding.
Oh.
That is correct.
Yes.
It's getting married.
Getting married, of course.
Yay.
Is this Teresa Brewer?
It is.
Awesome.
right.
You finally won.
I did. All on my own.
All on your own. Perfect. Yep, you just got yourself breakfast and a car wash token. You know what to do. You can pick it up anytime after 7:10.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks for listening. All right.
Yeah.
Teresa Brewer.
Yes.
Getting married.
Mhm.
Having
So-
a wedding.
During the pandemic, it dipped below 2 million people getting married a year, which was kind of a big dip. And now it's going right back up. Yep.
COVID generation.
COVID, yeah.
Not wanting to get married.
Yep.
Hey, Vox Bo said it too. He said get married on there. So
Yep.
you get a little bit of bragging rights there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're going to get a haircut first.
Yeah.
You're going to do all that stuff 1st and then
Mhm.
go on the wedding and then go on the cruise or the big trip.
Exactly.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Get a passport if you're going somewhere big, you know,
Yep,
out
yep.
of the country.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We appreciate everybody calling, everybody helping out on Facebook Live, of course.
Good question.
Good question. Very
Thank
good
you
question
kindly.
today. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have a couple minutes before, 30 seconds before we get into the
Sorry.
news.
Okay. Yeah.
How much? How many seconds?
Oh.
Greg, I'm tired
Hey,
today.
okay.
I'm
Let me talk
slow
for a
today.
few minutes here.
Okay.
I watched the new episode of Mandalorian last night.
Yeah.
Now.
And our Facebook Live plummets.
Oh, do we? Yeah, I know. Sorry,
Eh.
I thought I heard the phone call.
It is. I don't know. You want to take it?
Sure.
Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew. Nice try, alien. Got you again.
Yeah.
Yeah. This alien keeps trying to mind meld me, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
I
Who
think
was
it's
our
too late.
winner? Who was that? Oh, man. I realized I was I forgot the gift at home that I was going to bring for what was her name? Christina?
Yeah, Christina.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Christina, you might have to hold off on picking up your gift.
Till tomorrow.
Yeah. To the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew.
I want to put a birthday on.
Oh, you want to put a birthday on? Let me put you on hold for just a second, my friend. I'll take it in just a moment. All right, we should get out of here anyway. So let's let's go into the news. It's brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance and Teeter Motor Company. It was an alien.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashtown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashtown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance, providing competitive rates and prompt, friendly service to meet your auto, homeowners, life, and other insurance needs.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. First off, congratulations to Sergeant Bobby Bagley of the DeQueen Police Department, who is retiring after more than 2 decades as a faithful local public servant. The DeQueen Police Department at DeQueen Public Schools hosted a retirement ceremony earlier this week for Sergeant Bagley. Bagley served a total of 23 years with the DeQueen Police Department, including as a school resource officer with the DeQueen Public Schools system. In other news, the National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather outlook ahead of severe weather expected to impact the listening area today and tomorrow. Currently, forecasters are calling for a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms today, with that chance growing to 70% tonight and 100% for severe thunderstorms on Friday. The hazardous weather outlook has been issued for southwest Arkansas, southeast Oklahoma, and northeast Texas, including Sevier and Little River, as well as surrounding counties. Small hail and gusty winds will be possible across the listening area today and tonight. Severe thunderstorms are expected Friday. Forecasters say these storms will have the possibility to bring damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes. Currently, the storm system is expected to leave the area Friday night before more rain chances pop up on Sunday. DeQueen Honor graduate Wendy Victoriano has been awarded a $34,000 Distinguished Scholarship from the University of Central Arkansas. Wendy is the daughter of Yolanda and Adelaido Victoriano. She is president of the DeQueen High School Student Council, a member of the National Honor Society and Spanish Club. She is also a leopard cheerleader and participates in soccer, track, and cross country. Her plans are to major in radiology. And in some regional news, Tyson Foods announced last week that it plans to build a $70 million hatchery operation in Hope. The project will be 131,000 square feet when it's completed in late 2024. The hatchery will serve Tyson's Hope poultry operation as well as its facility in Nashville. Tyson has now announced additional information regarding the project and states that the hatchery operation in Hope will employ a total of 60 people when it opens next year. Tyson Foods also stated that the expanded hatchery will provide contract opportunities for up to 200 more poultry houses for current and prospective poultry farmers operating within a 50-mile radius of Hope. We'll be back with more news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy James, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, thinking you need something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Hey y'all, it's Ashley. Normally this would be Shannon telling you about a huge sale, or no payments for 30 days, or a cashback incentive. But Shannon is so busy putting folks behind the wheel of their dream car that he doesn't even have the time to record his own commercial. If he was here, he would make sure you knew Teeter Motor Company in Mena has the largest selection of program cars, the best customer service, and the most financing options in the area. So stop by and see Shannon and let Teeter Motor Company of Mena make you a deal.
And we're back with KDQN News. One of the region's most popular outdoor locations may reopen for overnight camping following congressional action earlier this month. On March 17th, U.S. Representative Bruce Westerman introduced the Ouachita National Forest Overnight Camping Act to reopen overnight camping at Albert Pike Recreation Area in the Ouachita National Forest. The bill, filed as House Resolution 1667, must first pass the House Natural Resources Committee, which Westerman chairs. The Albert Pike Recreation Area is one of the most popular sites within the 1.8 million-acre Ouachita National Forest. The park features hiking, swimming, and day-use-only activities. Albert Pike has prohibited overnight camping since 20 people tragically died in a 500-year flood in the early morning hours of June 11, 2010. The incident was followed by a lawsuit brought by families of the victims. In 2020, the U.S. Forest Service conducted a public review and planning process to determine the future use of the park. In its final decision, the Forest Service stated it would not reopen the park for overnight camping due to the risk associated with possible future floods. Westerman said he introduced the legislation to Congress earlier this month after hearing from numerous constituents over the years who expressed their hopes to see the park reopen for overnight camping.
It was a very tragic event that happened 12 years ago, and we've had a lot of time pass since then, and I've had lots of people reach out and say they want to be able to reuse that site, and the Forest Service did their analysis on it and they decided to close it just for day use, and then as the infrastructure fails, they're not going to replace anything. And I think that's when it's time for Congress to step in. So we filed this bill that would, if we get it passed, then the Forest Service will have to go in and develop camping sites there.
Westerman added that he understood but ultimately rejected the 2020 appraisal by the Forest Service. He said safe overnight camping is possible within the park.
We want to be rational with this. We don't want to develop the sites down along the river where the most tragedy happened. We want to get up above the 100-year floodplain. And to be fair to the Forest Service, they were looking at the boundaries of the camping area, which the current boundary is pretty much under the 100-year floodplain. There's some areas in it that are slightly above, but a lot of topography there, so we could move up the slopes and develop new camping areas. And I think there's a way to do that. It just needs a little nudging from Congress to get the Forest Service to, number one, to have the authority to do it, and also not just authority, but they would have a direction from Congress to do that.
If passed by Congress and signed into law, the Ouachita National Forest Overnight Camping Act would require the Forest Service to reopen any campsites outside of the 100-year floodplain within 30 days of the bill's enactment. In addition, the act would also require the development of at least 54 campsites within 2 years of the bill's enactment. This would include at least 8 campsites with water and electric capabilities. All of these would also be located outside of the 100-year floodplain. Make sure to check out more local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Sevier County Farm Bureau Insurance. See Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins today for all your insurance needs. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. For local news when you want it 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Taqueria El Paisano in downtown DeQueen serves the most authentic, juiciest street tacos and other traditional Mexican dishes that will serve your appetite right. From their mouth-watering Mexican dishes to their refreshing flavored waters that will cool you down on a hot sunny day, you'll want to make a stop at Taqueria El Paisano pretty soon. They are located in the downtown square of DeQueen and they are open at 10:30 in the morning every day of the week. Visit them at 121 North 4th Street in downtown DeQueen or call them at 642-5043 to place your order. That's Taqueria El Paisano in downtown DeQueen.
Good farmers know that when there's hay to cut, wasting time finding a good mechanic is not an option. Highway 41 Repair Farm Equipment and Trailer offers experienced mechanics who are ready to help you with parts, service, and on-site repair. From hydraulic and cylinder work on heavy farm equipment to busted headlights on ATVs, Highway 41 Repair will get the job done so you can get back to work. Need new equipment? Highway 41 Repair is now an authorized Vermeer dealer. Call Colton at 903-826-1635 for on-site repair or stop by 980 Highway 41. Highway 41 Repair in Horatio.
That's right. We're back live. KDQN 92.1 for the 7 o'clock hour. The packed 7 o'clock hour. We got all kinds of stuff to do. No, we don't. We got the local load. How you doing, Greg?
Not well.
Not well.
Oh, man.
What's going on
What
now?
Yeah, that's right. What next?
Yeah, that's right.
What? Just waiting to see what's next.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it's going to be, but it won't be good.
It's not going to be good.
Based on what I've had so far this week.
I got a pro tip for you.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you do this? No, you can't. You work somewhere. I was going to say, why don't you go off? Why don't you go off this weekend and most importantly, take the phone, chunk it, turn it off, put it in the desk drawer, and enjoy, Eureka Springs or something for the weekend.
I gotta wait a couple weeks.
You gotta wait. You got a couple weeks, and then
Gotta power through.
You gotta power through.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And then
power
you're
You're
gonna
gonna come back and be like, well, October 15th.
You know, this retirement deal is not all.
No, it doesn't sound like it. It's not hopeful for me, a youngin, looking up to retire at the old.
Really, it has nothing to do with that.
No.
No, it really
Is
doesn't.
it just Mary Beth doesn't want you at the house all
No,
day?
well, that's it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's it. She keeps sending me out,
Yeah.
waking me up and kicking me out.
If you're going to be retired, you ain't going to be retired at the house.
That's
all
right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. You don't have to
You
go to
remember,
work.
I retired first, and this is my domain.
You don't have to go to work, but you can't stay here.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
No,
So
you need
it's all good, man.
Yeah,
it really is.
Sitting in the Burger King parking lot eating Whoppers.
Using their Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Popping chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
No, you go
that's
inside.
tenders, chicken tenders.
It's free refills all day.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So you go in there, set up, get your laptop or whatever, set at one of the tables at Burger King, get you a drink.
Yeah.
I could work in there.
You
That sounds like a pretty good deal.
You could.
See,
Can
here's
you imagine
the
him
thing.
working the the drive-through?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah. We don't
No,
have
I
it.
mean I could do my work while I was sitting in Burger
Oh,
King and free refills,
okay.
not work at Burger King.
Well, that
they
would
would
be the-
never hire me to work at
Yeah.
Burger King. Yeah, what do you
I
want?
wouldn't.
Hey, like, put me on the drive-through. What do you want?
Yeah.
No, too hard.
No.
No, you
Still
don't
it's
get to
bad
have
for
it
you.
your own way here.
That's right.
But at your Burger King, I thought. No, you get the sandwich how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
You don't
would-
want tomato on it? Too bad.
Yeah, too bad.
That's right.
Peel it off. It's good for you.
You know, I'd say just, I just mark Whopper with everything.
Yeah.
What would you like on it? I would like just plain, dry,
Yeah.
Whopper with everything.
I used to.
They'll be gone by the time they unwrap it. Don't you love it when that happens?
Yeah.
You say, I would like a extra salsa or something.
Mm-hmm.
You get.
So the
Get
assistant
home.
manager Carl has to come in, and take you, Mr. Revels. You're not meeting the expectations
Yeah.
here at Burger King.
Yeah.
And welcome to my world.
Yeah. The
I hadn't met
customer is always
expectations
right.
anywhere.
It would be fun, I think. Well, I used to have to. I worked at a place where I would say like once, maybe sometimes twice a month, I would have to go to Burger King and pick up a round of
Burgers for the boys.
for the boys. And there was one that was just. I hated one of their orders. I hated it. I'd have to go through and I'd be like, okay.
Takes you 5 minutes to that.
Yeah.
This one's not for me.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm like, listen, I'm sorry for this one, but can I get a Whopper? Remove all vegetables and moisture from it. all that's gone. Half bun, ketchup and mustard. Like it was like this whole
Half bun?
Half bun.
Does that mean only one bun?
Only one
Or
bun.
Like the
How
top
do you
bun's
put the
cut in
ke-
half.
How do you
Yeah.
put ketchup and mustard on if you only got half a bun?
Well, you just onto the one bun and slap the patty on.
Oh,
and then you
okay.
eat it like a taco, like that. You just roll it up and eat it like that.
Was this like a weight loss
I
thing or
don't
something?
quite know, but it was.
I'm only going to eat half as much bread.
Yeah, and of course I'm putting all my trust into so you like get it and unwrap it, you'd be like, oh, it's it's got something on it. It's where's the? And I'm like, man, I don't know.
I don't. If I make a delivery run for somebody, ain't no special orders happening.
No special orders.
Have you ever tried making a delivery run for like Subway? You want to get around a Subway for the boys?
No.
Ain't
I could-
happening.
no.
Yeah, not unless everything's written down on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, you
Subway
got
is
a
a
gold
solo.
MasterCard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
yeah, that too. Yeah,
Credit card company's gonna
Yeah.
call. We've seen some suspicious
$5,242.
Yeah. It's a sandwich.
yeah, for a couple of footlongs.
And
What
no,
hap-
no, it's a bunch of bread with a piece
Yeah.
couple of pieces of meat.
Is
on
that bread?
it. Yeah.
I don't know if that's bread.
And I don't know if that's meat either.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
When you take a pack of stuff and it's put between two sheets.
Yeah,
already,
yeah.
And you strip those sheets out. It's
Yeah.
kind of like that. What's that stuff those kids eat? They unroll it. Fruit roll-ups.
Fruit roll-up.
Yeah,
meat.
that's kind of what it reminds me
Yeah.
of. Fruit roll-ups.
Yeah.
It's meat roll-ups. is
Meat
what it is.
roll-ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the slogan "Eat fresh." Yeah, if it was out of a dumpster, I suppose.
Yeah.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Well, they do have fresh lettuce.
Do they? Where do they keep it?
I don't know.
not in that bin. Yeah, that was what.
Love Subway.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the taste, but my gosh, anytime somebody's like, "I'm going to Subway," I'm like, doing well for yourself.
Yeah, guys listening out there, you maybe you're gonna ask a girl out for a first date or something.
Yeah.
Take her to the Subway.
Subway,
man.
yeah.
You flex
Ooh,
hard.
yeah, for sure.
And let her know that you pay for the psychiatric help as well. That's a big thing. I've been reading, or I heard a radio story the other day talking about in the online dating world, a serious flex nowadays is to let people know that you go to a psychologist or you get some kind of mental health, because this stuff's expensive.
Yeah.
You can afford that. You can afford
that's fair.
a nice wedding ring, I guess, is the end game.
Jeez, if I took a girl out for a date to Subway, I'd be like, "You get whatever you want," and then it's my order like, "Get the cold cut combo 6-inch." no meal. What are you? Are you kidding me? Yeah.
And she gets the meatball foot long. Oh goodness. Well,
can I get you a mint?
I forgot my wallet.
Yeah, that place is crazy. I remember $5 footlongs. What happened?
I think those disappeared before COVID. I think
I go and get my normal. I get the pizza, not the pizza, the Italian, or what is it? It's like the spicy Italian. That's what it is, spicy Italian.
You just make it up as you go.
Yeah,
sure,
pretty much. Yeah, nothing crazy on it. No double meat. No nothing. Just the vegetables that I like. Get it through.
$42.
Yeah, no meal. Yeah. No drink. No cookie.
Chips.
No chips.
Yeah.
$12.
Yeah.
What have I done?
Yeah, that's why I just get everything. I always get the cold cut combo. I like that one. I like it cold. I don't like a hot sandwich.
Right.
I like it cold. So I get the foot long cold cut, and then when I get to the vegetables, because the vegetables are like free, I guess. I even get the ones I don't like because
just load up.
Just bulk this thing up a little bit. I feel like I get my money.
Put me 5 pounds of spinach on that.
Yeah. I remember the first time I went to Subway. I knew about it. It was young, obviously. Knew about it, but wasn't really never been there. And I went with a couple of experienced folks. And it was like my friend and his dad taking us out for a round of Subways. And get there, and I'm just completely overwhelmed. I have no idea. They're like, "What kind of sandwich do you want?" I'm like, "The sandwich? Like, what kind of bread do you want?" That's an option? Just the bread, and then they get to
You're like, "Can I just white? You mean Italian?"
Yeah,
no,
sure.
Just the white loaf.
Yeah.
Come on.
Then we got
wheat, do you want the 7th grain or the 12th grain?
We got to the vegetables, and they were like, "What vegetables do you want?" It's just all of it, just the works, And I remember my friend's dad being like, "You sure about that? Like, you like all that?
What, green and black olives on there?"
Yeah. He was clearly a kid who had no idea what he was doing.
Go on a Friday night somewhere, like in a big city, always a bad idea, because there's a lot of people who think it's a good idea to go. They've had a lot of fun that evening, and then they go to Subway and think it's a good idea. And when they get there, they just completely, nobody knows what they're doing anymore.
Yeah,
There's too many questions.
Yeah.
There's too much on the customer. Yeah.
I went to a Subway late at night, and a fight broke out in one. I remember.
Really?
Yeah. All like up against the glass and everything. Pretty good. It was a dinner and a movie.
Hey, live entertainment. What you can't ask for.
It was.
Subway,
That's right. That's right.
You wouldn't expect it there, as highfalutin as that is.
Yeah.
Waffle House. You don't see a fight at a Waffle House. Something's wrong.
Just a major disappointment.
The only time there's a fight at the Waffle House is when somebody gets their order before somebody else.
That's true.
If you're sitting there and you see somebody come in after you and get their order, that's fighting words.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
Definitely.
I'm about to smother and cover you.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like, there's a joke from Jim Gaffigan. He's like, "I've only seen a gun 2 times in my life, and they was both at the Waffle House."
Yeah, I went to a Waffle House once. Man, it got busy, and the people up there were really overwhelmed, and they called in this ringer from the back.
The
who
hot
just
shot?
appeared, the hot shot out of nowhere. This guy just comes. He looks exactly how you expected him. I don't know. He looked really
Cigarette
strung out,
hanging from his lips.
Yes,
and hairnet.
absolutely, the 9. But he was like. Dude got to it, and not only that, but was like coordinating. He's like, "What's give me the what's going on with these tickets here?" Like just started getting them all going. It was a sight to behold.
I mean, they keep him chained up back there.
Yeah, I think so.
And it's like unleash.
Yeah,
unleash him.
Yeah, and he was like scrambling eggs and pouring like waffle mix, and yeah, it was awesome.
Hey, you got to be good to work at a Waffle House. I think
just so.
Hectic as it is, you're there all the time. I don't even know if they have locks on the doors at Waffle House. I mean, it's a crazy environment.
Absolutely.
It always reminds me. It kind of reminds me like Grandma's house. It's like they're cooking your eggs while smoking a cigarette at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like being a kid again.
Yeah, for sure. All right, 7:20. The egg has been found. So no clue today. Yeah, but I did.
That was quick.
It
What's
was
here?
quick. Yeah, I know. People
The
are.
clues are too good.
Is that it?
We're going to have to review clues on this next day.
I agree.
We got a couple of days because it's going to start Monday, right?
I think last year we had 2 eggs that went into overtime.
Yeah, it was more fun that way.
Absolutely. So I got this pre-recorded thing, and then we'll go into the weather. Brought to you by First State Bank. It's time once again for the #1 country Golden Easter Egg Hunt. We're excited to announce egg number 2 has been found by Tiffany Wise of Wicks. She found the egg at the Old King School building under a pile of rocks, so congratulations to Tiffany Wise. Be sure to pick up your clue sheets for the 3rd egg this Friday, the 31st, at any of our sponsoring locations, and tune in at 7:20, 12:20, and 4:20 starting Monday, April 3rd. Thanks for listening to the station that makes it fun to listen and easy to win. #1 country, 92.1.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
#1 country weather.
All right, Greg, things have swip-swapped,
They
my
have.
friend. So today we're looking at a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy. This is all mainly after 1 p.m., it's saying. I hate to put a time on it, but you should, if you got some, outdoorsy things, maybe get them done early today. Mostly cloudy skies, a high near 69. Some pretty calm winds. Tonight, 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Southeast winds picking up a bit to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow we have a 100% showers and thunderstorms, severe, a high near 76, and strong winds gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible tomorrow. And tomorrow night clear now with a low around 48. Those winds gusting at 25 miles per hour. So I wonder if tonight's going to get swip-swapped or not. As far as games, we'll have to see. I'm sure.
It's getting here faster than they thought it was.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, and tonight was meant to be the non-conference games. Tomorrow's meant to be the conference games. We were going to play the conference games from tomorrow tonight, but
You're ruining local lowdown there.
am I? Oh, you know what?
That's okay.
We have Game of Themes to play
Yeah.
this afternoon, or this afternoon.
Yeah, I
this
know.
7 o'clock hour. So we might as well launch into the local lowdown early here in just a minute.
Okay.
All right. Finishing up the weather. 67 was the high yesterday. 40 the low. No rainfall, and it's been. I really like this weather. Like yesterday was obviously very nice. During the day, and then it switched
I
like.
wouldn't know.
You don't see much daylight these days.
No.
You were in the utility room doing
That's
taxes.
right. I was back in the closet.
Yeah.
Next to the water heater.
No, they don't even put me next to that. It's just a closet.
Yeah.
Where it's cold. There's no airflow.
Just the light from your flashlight.
Kind of moldy smelling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take Ollie back in there to keep me warm.
Yeah.
Just
body warmth.
Wrap him around my neck. He's just hanging up there.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
As you're sitting crisscross applesauce doing
That's right.
taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, with my iPad.
If you're just trying to stay busy, there's a lot of help. I could really use it over at my house.
Yeah, but you want me to do like physical labor.
It's like raking and picking up sticks and stuff.
I do not.
So Daddy can mow.
Yeah. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't do that at my house.
Yeah.
You know what I do with my leaves, don't you?
Just let them do their thing?
No. I don't do that. I blow them.
Yeah, over to your neighbor's yard?
I don't have a neighbor.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't have a neighbor. I just blow them out in the pasture, and if they blow back a couple of times, I get mad at them and mow them up.
Yeah.
Then I blow
that's
them
when
out.
you get them.
Yeah.
That's
But I don't have pine needles. Pine needles are the worst.
Yeah.
You can't
I've really let them build up the last couple of years too, though. So it's like my neighbor's lawn's all green, my other neighbor's all green, the house across is all green, mine's brown from pine needles. They haven't rotted away yet. Yeah.
You need something that just picks them up.
Yeah, a daughter. She's just a little too young. I think I need more kids.
Yeah.
As big as that front lawn is, I'm gonna need like a platoon of them out there. Go!
It's a lot of work. Pine needles are constant.
It's kind of my theory with leaves. Let them blow into the other neighbor's yard, and then you're in the same boat as I am. Rot or let them blow.
Yeah, well,
your neighbors will blow into your yard, and then it just keeps going.
Yeah. I raked once, and that was the last time I'll ever do that.
I didn't even know you own a rake.
Yeah. Last time I'll ever do that. Because then it was like immediately all the neighborhood's leaves went right into my yard. I'm not being the janitor for the whole neighborhood. That's not happening.
What annoys me at my place is that it's just about the time I've raked up all the leaves from like that fell during the fall. Then it's the two giant magnolia trees I have. They shed their leaves. It'll be like any time now. They'll just shed them all. So it's just for me, raking is year round.
Yeah, and those are big, heavy leaves. You can't just let them.
Oh, they won't
go.
do nothing.
Yeah.
It'd take them years for them to rot away. I guess. So.
They mulch up real nice.
I bet they do. Yeah. I bet they do.
Yeah, I think I could fill a swimming pool every year with as many as I rake up.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a brief break, tabulate the stats, and come back to you with the local lowdown.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
The 30th Annual Dogwood Days Festival in downtown Idabel starts Friday, March 31st with the Gladys D. Hill Memorial Park dedication at 10 a.m. and Miss Dogwood Days pageant at 5 p.m. Get ready for a full day of family fun on Saturday, April 1st, starting at 7:30 with a pancake breakfast, musical guests, car and bike show, petting zoo, pony rides, cornhole and golf tournaments, 5K run, crawfish boil, Tyson chicken cook-off, entertainment, merchant sidewalk sales, and lots of food, craft, and trade vendors. For more info and registration forms, visit Idabel Chamber Initiative on Facebook.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smoothly by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or hay series tractors into More Your Equipment sales and rentals for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by More Your Equipment sales and rentals in Idabel or DeQueen to keep your Kubota running strong.
Rise and shine. It's time for some home cooking at Rise and Shine Cafe in Grandis, Arkansas. There's no better place to start your day than Rise and Shine Cafe. Stop by and grab a fresh brewed cup of coffee or a full breakfast. Rise and Shine Cafe also offers lunch and dinner with specials daily. Try a Southwest salad, grilled chicken quesadilla, or Philly cheesesteak served up with delicious home fries. Visit Rise and Shine on Facebook for hours and daily specials. Rise and Shine Cafe.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for production workers, both shifts, part-time and temporary positions also available with wages from $17.25 up to $21.95 per hour, as well as a $2 per hour attendance incentive. All new hires receive a $1,000 sign-on bonus. Applications available online at www.jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street, DeQueen, Arkansas, from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action, equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
All right, we are back live, and it's time for your local lowdown, brought to you by Redstone Heating and Air, serving Sevier County and the surrounding area with quality duct cleaning. I took one look at their process for servicing your HVAC system, and let me just say it is in-depth, my friend. So call Ronnie today at Redstone Heat and Air, 580-23,
236-5020. I almost said 235. 236-5020. Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, as you've heard, Greg in the utility closet is doing taxes. So stop by 990 Highway 70 East into Queen and throw a pumpkin at him and get your taxes done.
Where are you going to get a pumpkin?
Well, you'll find one somewhere. 870-642.
They're old and rotten now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
they grow better.
Yeah. 642-5900 over there at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Get your taxes taken care of, my friends. DeQueen Motorsports for all your zero-turn mower needs, whether you need to buy a new one. Well, guess what? They got X-Mark, Cub Cadet, Bad Boy, all of them. Or you need a tune-up on your existing. Stop it by 1587 Highway 70 West here in DeQueen. DeQueen Motorsports. What's going on locally?
Well, here's what we got today. We got a couple of things. We want to talk about the change in the game schedule, which may change again. We just talked about that a little bit due to the weather. But they moved up the Ashdown to Queen softball and baseball games to this afternoon to try to beat the rain for tomorrow.
Yeah,
and they're scheduled to start girls 4:30, guys 5 o'clock. And I'm going to make the assumption. I don't, unless you know different.
I don't.
That it's going to be
the
same way that it was going to be on Friday, which would be Jim Cross handling the baseball play-by-play, and Tony Stowers and yours truly handling the softball play.
Yes, you're correct. That is scheduled for tomorrow.
Yeah, which is moved up till today.
Yeah, but we may hear different on that.
That's right. Also, another thing I wanted to mention, I just want to congratulate 3 young men. Nathan Patterson, Manny Hernandez, and Sam Graham for making all conference on the basketball team.
Yeah.
They did a great job by those young men, played well all year long, and it's good to see them get some recognition.
For sure.
Excellent. 3 excellent young men right there.
Yeah, they are. And that's your local lowdown.
That is your local lowdown. All right.
Only other thing I would say, we'll keep you up to date on the baseball games, softball games today as the weather progresses, and we'll see what happens. I'm sure that we'll get up there, get everything set up, and then it'll pour down.
That's what I'm sure.
Yeah. That's what happens most of the time.
If the games do go off today, then we should be looking at the Lady Leopards starting their broadcast at 4:15 here on 92.1, and the Ashdown Panthers starting their broadcast at 4:45 here on 102.1, The Good Path.
So, but obviously, if you want to listen to the baseball game, Jim Cross does an excellent job.
Yep.
I will say this, and I know he wouldn't mind me saying this. He's a little partial to the Ashdown Panthers.
Oh yeah,
just a little bit,
just a bit,
as I am for the Queen Leopards.
Yeah.
So I, I'm not gonna. I don't fault him for that. I'm just saying, if you're a DeQueen fan and you're listening to that broadcast, you got to realize what you're listening to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I never. It's just like I tell people all the time on the radios. I'm never going to apologize. I am a homer.
Yeah.
I am one.
Yeah.
If you want to be impartial, go hire Kurt Gowdy or somebody.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
he died, didn't he? Yeah.
We all know Jim. We all know Jim Cross. He loves his Panthers.
That's right.
But when he does play DeQueen, I believe, because of our partnership here and DeQueen, there's a healthy
we play
respect.
fair. These two teams play fair.
That's
one
right.
Another. You can't say that everywhere.
If you want to hear Jim have a real fun time on the radio, listen to whenever they play Nashville.
That's right.
That's the good one.
That's right.
And
he leaves his pastor hat at home for that one.
Yeah. And I got to tell you, when we go to break, you guys miss so much good stuff. I just wish I could broadcast it, but I can't, unfortunately, because we have sponsors to play. But that is his favorite time to say, you know what? Darndest, these Nashville scrappers can go take a jump in the lake.
Usually that game, one of those games starts with a Lord, give me strength today.
That's right. That's right.
Give me strength to be good.
That's right. He starts every broadcast saying, I'm going to try my best to be cool today. Never happens. Never makes it. The dedication he has, though, I was doing a game. I think he was at Camden Fairview. Which is that where that's where it was where the reception none too good when you get inside that gym. It was for basketball. He broadcasted the whole game looking through the slit in the door outside, like just this crazy man, this ranting and raving crazy man on the phone, watching the. He didn't even have his mic; he just had the phone.
Yeah.
And
watching
he did what it took, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
yeah,
and hey, what I really love is he just like personally knows each one of the players.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's softball, baseball, football, whatever it is. He knows every one of them. He talks to them. If they don't go to church with him, well, he's seeing them at their church or whatever. He's really personally involved with all the players, and
sure.
that's pretty awesome.
Really great guy.
Yeah, he is a great guy
for sure.
And we're playing around about him a little bit. Does an excellent job with the broadcast and just an excellent human being, too.
Yep, absolutely. All the stuff he does each year, man, we could use a few more Jim Crosses.
That's right.
Yep.
That's exactly right. But that's your local lowdown.
Absolutely. Brought to you again by DeQueen Motorsports. Stop by 1587 Highway 70 West in DeQueen and take care of your zero-turn needs. Redstone Heat and Air. Don't wait for a breakdown. Give them a try today, and you'll see why they are the right choice for HVAC services in Sevier County and Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Sandra, Fernando, and Greg are ready to give you all your tax preparation needs and just take care of everything for you. So stop by today. We're going to take the briefest of breaks and come back with your game of themes right before the birthday club.
Hochatown Rescue Center and Petting Zoo has an immediate opening for groundskeeper. Requirements include some experience in groundskeeping, maintenance, or equivalent, ability to develop and implement maintenance programs for zoo landscaping, and ability to lift a minimum of 50 pounds. Responsibilities include daily trash removal, repair, and maintenance of zoo facilities, power washing, ability to provide excellent guest service, and maintain cooperative relationships with all HRC staff. For more info, visit Hochatown Rescue Center on Facebook.
When you're looking to buy a new car, truck, or SUV, or just need a quality repair shop for your existing one, James Hodge Dodge will definitely fulfill your needs. They pride themselves on being one of the outstanding dealerships in McCurtain County and for the surrounding area. Their entire team is fully committed to delivering on the Hodge promise. Great deals for both new and pre-owned vehicles and top customer satisfaction. And remember, free oil changes for life with the Hodge Auto Group, James Hodge Dodge, South Park Drive in Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
Ham and Company Florist and Gift Shop, 10 South Constitution Avenue in Ashdown. More space means an even larger selection of unique home decor, gifts, flower arrangements, and more. Stop by and see their new selection of baby and children's gifts. And don't forget to pick up some of their delectable Candy Club candies. Pam and Company is the perfect place to set up your gift registry. That's Pam and Company Florist and Gift Shop on the corner of 71 and Rankin, Ashdown.
Did you know the average person moves over 5 times in their lifetime? If it's moving time for you, Smith & Mounts in Ashdown is ready to help you sell your home professionally and quickly. And if you're looking for a new home, seek the help of Smith & Mounts, because nobody knows the housing market better, and you can have the utmost trust and confidence in how Smith & Mounts handles the negotiating and marketing process. Go to smithandmounts.com to see the residential, commercial, and land listings. 898-2429.
All right, we are back, and it's time for your Game of Themes, brought to you by Classic Chevrolet in Ashdown, 640 South Constitution Avenue. Stop by today. Go to orclassicchevrolet.com or give them a call, 870-898-2330. We appreciate them bringing this Game of Themes every week. Classic Chevrolet. I bought my vehicle there. Been very, very happy with the way things have gone. So, yeah, I love my car. I love dealing with them, their service department, their salespeople. Great people over there. So stop by.
Win?
You cannot win.
Okay.
No.
I want the pamper treatment.
I'll get you a pamper treatment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah.
So here, I'm going to play the theme. You call 642-2190. Guess what theme it is. And when you win, you get the oil change and pamper
I've got
treatment. You've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I know what it was. Right?
That's right. I
See
kind
if Jen can get it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
see
not
if Jen
looking.
can get it. All right. We're going to do the theme just like this. Here is your theme for today.
The Andy Griffith.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't take long. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Game of Themes.
Andy Griffith.
Absolutely. The last few have been really tough,
Yeah.
so I thought I'd throw a bone to y'all. Who do we have on the phone?
This is Jess Tollett.
Jess Tollett, you just got yourself the oil change and pamper treatment. Now I'm going to go ahead and say no diesels.
Not a problem.
All right. So what you do, you don't pick anything up here at the station. You just give them a call. Google Classic Chevrolet. Give them a call. Tell them you won the prize, and they'll tell you, you find out a good time to go on down there. Thanks for playing, man.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Andy Griffith Show. Jess Tollett comes in and nails it in like 0.2 seconds.
Great TV show.
Yeah, that's right. I meant to cut it off before the
Before it
Andy
said
Griffith.
that.
So yeah, but it was already ringing.
Yeah, it was ringing anyway.
Yeah. No, we've had a couple of really hard ones in the past couple weeks. So figured we would.
Braveheart wasn't hard.
Yeah, Braveheart was hard. It was.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, because you could listen to that and be like, oh, it could have been.
That's true. And somebody called and said Titanic.
Yes.
And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
okay, I could hear that
100%.
Titanic.
Well,
Yeah.
it's like I've seen Braveheart. I love it, but it's probably been 20 years.
Yeah.
Since I've seen it.
Yeah.
Oh.
When I played the Matrix song.
Yeah.
I swear, nobody got it. And then as soon as I said it was a Matrix, I was like, oh, that's where I heard that song.
Yeah.
Somebody had Shazammed it, and they called in with the name of the song. I was like, yeah, but what is it from? Ooh, no.
Yeah.
So that is a issue. You can Shazam a lot of these things,
Yeah.
or whatever it is. I think that Shazam is an old version. What is
Yeah.
it, right?
No, Shazam.
Is Shazam still
I
the
still
leading
use it.
expert
I think
in
so.
In a song?
I believe so.
Whatever
You
it's
can do
called.
it on your iPhone.
Yeah.
You just let it listen to it and just ask Siri, tell me what song
Yeah, that's
that
what I
is.
figured.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I never thought about that. I got the Shazam.
Oh,
Yeah. See,
shut up,
Siri?
Siri.
Heart jump there.
She wanted us to know it's time for the birthday club.
Yeah, that's
Brought to you
true.
by Dr. Frank T.
Let's get it.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in DeQueen today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
That place is high too.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
high.
Everything's high.
Everybody overcharges except me.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I had frozen pizza last night. That was absolutely delicious.
Really?
What kind?
I don't know what the brand was.
No, not like a Red Baron or nothing like
No,
that.
I wanted thick crust pizza. I want it super bready.
I love that.
Yeah, it was so good.
All right. Well, taking a look at the Facebook Live here, we have, hey, y'all, today is my daughter's birthday. I just wanted to tell her happy birthday and I love you to Joanna Jimenez. Joanna Jimenez, I hope is what
Jimenez.
Jimenez? She
don't
turned
know.
17 today.
I'm just
Fair.
yeah,
Fair.
I'm just trying.
It's fair. So happy birthday, Joanna. Thank you so much for getting that in. Alicia
I'm glad you
Mooneyhan.
remembered that.
I know. I knew there
Yeah,
was
well
one
done.
sitting in there.
For the 30th.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Kelly Nix.
What?
Yeah. His
Happy
his
birthday.
birthday's today.
Nice.
Happiest birthday.
Happiest birthday to
And
you.
that's from Nina.
Happy birthday, Kelly Nix.
Got a happy birthday going out to Connor Walcott. He turns 9 today. That's from Mom, Dad, Ethan, Bella, Evan, and Meemaw.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Connor.
I've got two here for the same person. I'm going to kick it off with this one. Called in. Big happy birthday going out to Marley Stapp of Dirks, turning 24 today. That's a happy birthday from Tim, Mom, Uncle Sammy, brothers and sisters. Happy birthday, Marley Stapp. And then this one here, I would like to tell Marley Stapp from New Hope. Happy 24th birthday from her parents, all her brothers and sisters, nieces and nephews, and her little son, Colson. Happy birthday, Marley Stapp.
Ooh, happy
Chata. Alicia says I said it right. Yay, Joanna Jimenez. Happy birthday, 17 years old. Gosh, I remember 17.
Me too.
What a time.
It's Celine Dion's birthday.
Hey, Celine Dion.
55.
By the way, you can get your birthdays and anniversaries in by calling 642-2190, by emailing number1country@yahoo.com, or go to our Facebook page at KDQN 921.
Or you can call 898-3624.
More of that. Thomas Rhett's birthday.
Yep.
33 today.
Also, Vincent Van Gogh. What's he famous for?
Something.
Painting. What?
Chewing his ear off.
Cutting his ear off.
Yeah.
Well, there's that too, I guess.
Robbie Coltrane's birthday would be today. Unfortunately, he did pass away. MC Hammer's birthday is today, 61. Richard Sherman turns 35 today, football player.
Piers Morgan.
Piers Morgan turns 58.
And a bunch of TikTok stars.
Nora Jones turns 44.
Tracy Chapman, 59.
Oh, yeah. Justin Moore turns 39.
Yeah, Arkansas boy, right?
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love his music.
Yeah.
Rolf Harris turns 93.
Poen, Arkansas, I believe, is the Justin Moore's hometown.
How about Shiggy? He's an Instagram star. He's turning 30 today.
I'm exactly right. Look.
He hosts
Actually,
the
no.
Shiggy Show.
Yeah.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Yep. So yeah, I watched Mandalorian last night.
Did you?
Yeah.
You hated it.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Goosebumps. I keep getting goosebumps when I think about it.
From a Star Wars show?
Absolutely.
Huh.
I love that show. And
Yeah.
I've been a little disappointed this season so far, but last night made up for all of it.
Really?
It was so action packed, and that is exactly what I was looking for.
Yeah.
And we finally have,
You're
we
enabling
see
them.
what's going on finally.
I see.
know?
You're enabling them for putting out a garb first half of the season, and then they're like, we'll put out one episode and get everybody back on our sides. But that's
Yeah.
enabling.
Yeah,
You loved it.
I did.
All right. Well,
Man.
if you love it, that's what matters.
That's true.
I got the Mandalorian theme just stuck in my head all morning.
Oh, I should have played that.
Yeah.
Coming up soon, maybe we'll do the Mandalorian theme for Game of Themes. Greg?
I was just going to mention that it's also Alicia Rivas' birthday. Happy birthday to Alicia. She does so much.
She is so talented, incredible, nice, does a lot of things. She's cool. I love Alicia Rivas. So happy birthday. How old does she turn? Does it say?
I'm not telling.
Okay.
It
That's
does
not for
say,
you.
but I'm not telling.
It's not for you to say.
Yeah, that's not for me. She is approximately your age, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. She makes a darn good energy drink thing.
Yeah.
I loved that thing. That powered a lot of podcasts for me.
Yeah.
I would go and get the Captain America is what it was called. And man, that thing is like, I love legal drugs.
I'm going by there. I'm going by there when I leave here.
Get one?
I want some.
Get that Captain America, I'm
I
telling
don't
you.
think I can handle that.
Get it.
It'd probably give me a heart flutter or something.
Oh, yeah.
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 You know, I'm
Good
too
call.
Old. I'm too old. I
Good
got to
call.
get the old man stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back
Coughing.
to the Mandalorian.
Sure. Yeah, I'd love to talk about it.
Yeah. Would you please talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do.
Yeah.
Because I'm interested in knowing how does it fit in with all the movies exactly. That's what I want to know.
How does it fit in with the movies?
Or is it totally separate? But it's just
It's different timelines.
Okay.
I believe it's after. Is it after the first three movies? I think that's right. Yeah. So I don't really know much else outside of that, like exactly where it fits in, but with the newer movies
Yeah.
and stuff, I don't.
so the first three movies were actually the last three timeline wise, right?
Yeah, I suppose they are.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
No,
I'm
no,
definitely
no.
going to fail this class.
It would be the three movies that came out in the 90s or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then it's the first three movies from the 70s, 80s, and then it's the new ones that came out in the 2010s.
Oh, okay.
And then Mandalorian, I think, is set in the timeline after.
After that.
Yeah, like after the first three.
Okay.
I don't understand it all. It's insane.
I know.
Yeah.
They lose me when they do that.
Yeah, same here.
I'm not a time
Yeah, I
traveler.
get a little confused with it.
Higgy Katie QN. That's a weird name. She says, happy birthday to Robert Hendricks in Ashdown. Happy birthday, Robert Hendricks.
Happy birthday.
That's
Who
going to
is
do
that?
it. What's that?
That's a weird last name.
It is.
Yeah.
Higgy KDQN.
Yeah.
Kudigan.
Kudigan.
Yeah,
That's
Cadogan.
it, not Katie.
Yeah, it's not Katie.
Cadogan.
Yes.
Cadogan.
Yeah.
That's a strong name.
Yeah.
Cadogan.
Yeah, that sounds better now. Higgy Cadogan.
Yeah.
All right. There you have it.
Yeah.
That's been the Birthday Club. We appreciate everybody for calling in their birthdays and anniversaries of their loved ones. I think we have one anniversary this week, so you might
So
want to
far.
try and get one in for tomorrow because we will be drawing
That's right.
for those tomorrow.
Yeah.
Got any other special prizes tomorrow?
I believe Smartphone EMT is wanting to give away $150 something.
150?
Yes. So I'm just doing a little tease on that right now.
Okay.
Now, there's also a chance we're going to give away some tickets to a local MMA promotion as well.
All right.
So that could be fun. If you're an MMA fan listening, make sure to listen tomorrow. And, you may win
You
some
never
tickets.
know what's going to happen on
You
here.
never know what's going to happen. Also, I've got these here that I'm still sitting on. They've been sat on for quite a while, so
looks
I'm in
like
no
it.
rush to give them away.
Yeah.
$25 gift certificates to a bunch of local businesses, so I'm trying to figure out a good way to give these away. Maybe when we're not doing such a big, we got the egg giveaway going right now, big promotion going on. Jerry Don Killian, our mascot for the show.
I need some tape. There you go.
Oh, no.
Don't lose it. I need that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now he joins us every day on the show.
Yeah, Jerry Don's here every day.
Yes, that's right.
We can mouth him and he can't mouth back.
Yeah. Shut up, Greg. Dang it. I need some tweezers now. I got to get him out of the board. Hey, Jerry Don, get out of the board.
maybe Jen can get him. She's got
I
those
might.
fingernails.
I might.
Let's take a brief break. We're going to collate and get back with y'all. We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Don't miss the 78th Annual Four States Fair and Rodeo, March 31st through April 9th. Brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust and Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital. Monster trucks, demolition derby and rodeo action, carnival rides, youth talent show, concerts, the Ag Learning Center, great fair food, and more. Tickets are on sale now at the Four States Fair box office or fourstatesfair.com. The 78th Annual Four States Fair, March 31st through April 9th. This ad paid for with a combination of state and regional funds.
The annual Little River County 4-H Rabies Clinic will be held April 10th through the 14th at the Ashdown Vet Clinic from 3:30 to 5 p.m. Appointments can be made for other times throughout the week. Rabies shots are $10, DAPP shots are $15, leptos shots are $10, upper respiratory shots for cats are $15, and the feline leukemia shots are $20. Arkansas law requires that all dogs and cats 3 months or older have a rabies vaccination yearly. If you have any questions, please call the Ashdown Vet Clinic at 870-898-5181.
Good news, lottery players. The Lotto jackpot is over $1.5 million. And it gets better. This jackpot can only be won in Arkansas. Match 6 on Wednesdays or Saturdays, and you could be the next Arkansas millionaire. Get your Lotto ticket at any Arkansas Scholarship Lottery retailer or on the Jackpocket app. Good luck, Lotto players. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Oh, and we are back live. We have a few minutes before we get into your news segment for the 8 o'clock hour. You wanted to talk about John Wick, Jen?
I do. So I was watching the first John Wick a few nights ago because we had talked about it on the radio, and I realized once again how much I love that movie and how it kind of gets my adrenaline going, and it has like so much revenge and BA moments, and I wanted to know if you guys had to pick an action movie that gets you really excited, what would you pick? Like your favorite? I'm talking something like you're watching it the whole time going, yes. Yes.
Gladiator's up there.
Oh,
but
good
there's lots
one.
of there's lots of slow moments,
Yeah.
Same with Platoon. That
Mhm.
one's up there, but lots of slow moments. Let's see here. Straight action. Terminator 2, Aliens.
Mhm.
Those are ones that get the engine going.
Yeah.
Let's see. Really anything with old Arnie is going to be good.
Mhm.
Rambo 4, which is one of the most grisly, horrible movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
That one will get you going.
Really?
If you're into, some really, really bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some nasty,
Oh.
that's
interesting.
violence and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. That one was rough. You watch that one?
I have.
Yeah. It's like he goes over to Burma or
Mhm.
Myanmar or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And he's like taking on the Burmese government.
What?
Yeah, and he is literally just cutting a swath through everybody. It's gross.
Mhm.
It was like over the top violence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one will get me going.
Yeah.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Bruce Willis guy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean,
Yeah.
I could take any Die Hard movie because
Mhm.
there's something going on all the time.
Yeah. Mhm.
You know, it's continual action.
Yeah.
I like
And his other movies are a lot of them are that way too.
Mm-hmm.
But I also like the Schwarzenegger movies.
Yeah.
The Aliens movies.
Mhm.
I thought they were really, really great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too.
Schwarzenegger, you got Commando,
Mm-hmm.
Predator.
Mhm.
Predator, come on.
Oh, yeah.
Predator gets me going. You have The Running Man.
Yeah.
I love
Time
that
to
show.
start
I do like that movie.
Richard
Yeah.
Dawson.
Yeah. So good.
I like it when he gets it.
Yeah, for sure. When he gets his,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. And then let's see what other good Schwartz movies are there? Of course, Terminator, and
Mhm.
that's probably the best one, or up there. I think Predator's probably the best, but Terminator, it's a close second.
Terminator 2 to me is it's an excellent movie.
It's
too.
so good.
Yeah.
So many excellent scenes, so many like iconic scenes. Love T2.
Yeah.
Show. What about you, Jen? Come on, more than which one?
John Wick.
John Wick. Come on.
Have you even watched it?
Yeah, I watched the first one.
The first one is amazing.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's so good.
I'm not.
How is it good?
It gives me goosebumps because you messed with the wrong guy. That's
messed
what I
with
like.
Kanu.
Still,
Yeah.
who cares? Who cares if it's Kanu? He's insane. He barely even talks the whole movie.
Come on,
Yeah,
you're gonna
that's the biggest positive of it.
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
But you can't stack them up to a mountain of meat like Schwarzenegger. Both of them standing next to each other. Which action movie would you rather watch?
Well,
Kanu
that's different.
With this,
but
he's got this going on a
He's
lot.
great at martial arts and using weapons, guns. Right? He's not going in and like beating people up and putting them in Schwarzenegger headlocks or something.
Yeah, that's brute force.
Hey, did you ever see when Canoe was in that one about where they were making water fusion? He was like a scientist.
Oh.
And that was like,
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
It's like physics. I don't know.
I don't know that movie.
I don't know that one.
I'm
But
not
him
a-
as a scientist, this
Yeah.
got to be rough.
I'm not a big Keanu fan. I'm really not. But I think
With
those
the
movies
hair
are
and the
great.
beard and
Hey,
the
there is a lot of action in John Wick.
John
Are you
Wick
kidding
is
me?
good.
It's action-packed.
I'm not saying it's not good,
so
but you're going to
good.
put that over like Predator.
Absolutely.
You're crazy.
I don't like 80s action movies.
You're
I think they're horribly
crazy.
boring, cringy. None of the men are even attractive.
You're crazy. What? Predator, dude. There's never been a star-studded cast. That is meat on meat on meat, dude. Carl Weathers, Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Body, Jesse Ventura,
Sure.
Sonny Landham, yeah, and then the Native American guy. That's the Native American guy, and then and then come on, like all of them. It's there's never been a bigger team of heavy hitters.
My wife says the first Predator, most romantic movie she's ever seen.
Hey, whatever does it.
It is for the ladies. Come on, that is a team of heavy hitters right there.
All right.
Commando.
She doesn't agree.
No, clearly. Yeah. How
Yeah.
about the Expendables? Jason Statham, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
What's his name? Rambo guy, Sylvester Stallone.
I watched the first Expendables last week, and I
Yeah.
thought Sylvester Stallone looks like a fox for his age.
Of course he does.
I feel weird saying that.
Why?
I don't know, because I feel like not a lot of people would think that, but I think he's quite an attractive man.
I'd like to see John Wick take on the team of space Marines from Aliens.
He'd take them all down.
No, he would not.
Yes, he would.
Ramirez? Come on, no, he wouldn't. He's thin. He's thin. He's tiny.
He doesn't-
You just pick him up like this. They pick him up and be like, I'd eat you for breakfast, and just crunch him up,
No.
chew him up,
He'd
spit him
shoot
out.
him before they even got close to him.
No. Yeah, Jesse Ventura.
Done for.
with his helicopter machine gun, that giant minigun that he carries, and he just cuts down a whole Amazon forest with
Well,
it.
as long as they're not killing his dog or stealing his car, he's not going to touch him.
It's crazy. This is craziness.
I don't watch John Wick for Keanu. I guess I technically do. I don't find him an attractive man. It has nothing to do with looks for me. It's just so action packed and it's exciting. I love revenge.
More action packed and exciting than T2, Terminator 2. And here's the thing. I understand that quantity has a quality of its own, but John Wick never stops. It's just constant. It's just we're just going to put so much in here that they can't even say the action in T2, maybe less of it, but overall a better quality. The semi truck, the dump truck thing where they're going through the whatever that is, that canal, you know, when John Connor takes off on the dirt bike and T2's chasing after him like that. That's your heart starts getting going. After 15 minutes of John Wick, you're kind of like, oh, you're over, it's just like so much. You're oversaturated.
Speak for yourself.
All right. We'll never finish this.
I still go with Die Hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Alan Rickman. You're gonna put John Wick over Alan
No,
Rickman?
I'm not. Alan Rickman's top 5 for me.
Yeah, I think Bruce Willis is a handsome man.
Yes, he is.
And and he's funny. And you got the comedy part.
That one's got
the
covers it
action
all.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all that way.
Yeah.
I mean, he made 22 of them.
Yeah.
And the last one was still, he was still smarting off as he was getting beat up,
Yeah.
Then, he's within 1 inch of death and he comes back and kills everybody,
Yeah.
Somehow. I don't know how he does that.
I
He's an
think we
amazing
need
person.
to talk more about Bruce Willis
Yeah.
soon, because I think he's fantastic. I don't know if he's ever been a problematic actor.
He
but
has been.
He has
He's
been.
really hard to work with, apparently.
Well, but with everything that's going on with him, and he's
I
done
don't
doing
blame him.
movies and all, I think it'd be great to talk about him and some of his movies.
That's why I don't get on actors, or I don't mind when actors are hard to work with. They're on set for 20 hours a day, and then or people like Ellen, when people are like, oh, she was mean. That's why she's canceled. She was mean.
Yeah.
She has a show to put on every day, by the way, a daily
wants it to
show.
be good.
And she wants it
Yeah.
to be good.
Yeah.
If she snaps at you to get some coffee, just go and get it. You're
Yeah.
just a production assistant. Just go and get the coffee. All right. I don't even like Ellen or watch it, but it's a show she has to put on every day. It's like the biggest show in America.
It was.
Forgive her. It was. Forgive her if she's a little bit curt with you and during post production.
I'm sorry. Would you got to suck up to somebody to get you a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Would you please go get me
Yeah,
a cup of
yeah.
Man, things are changing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could imagine maybe even in the early 2000s, 90s, you were on a show like that and somebody was like, hey, coffee. I need it. Coffee. Run and go get it.
That's one of the things I tell everybody that when I owned a business, what I tell everybody when they came and talked to me about a job, I'm very hard to work for, and I'm mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
So,
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
Right.
Because when it's going to come, I want them to know when it comes down to it that I'm going to act inappropriately probably at some point in time and be overly, I might raise my voice level a little bit, which some people consider yelling.
Yeah.
I do not consider yelling. I know what yelling is.
Right.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine you yelling. I've heard you raise your voice.
Yeah.
And yelling is a whole other thing.
Yeah.
And that's why Southwest Arkansas Accounting Service is doing so much better now. Greg is now in the utility closet.
That's right. They put me in there and they lock, there's a lock on the outside.
Yeah.
There's no way to get out from the inside.
And they just slip you little pieces of
they
cold
let me-
cuts, right?
They let me out after they shut the doors.
Right, bathroom time.
Yeah, they let the door. They let me out after the doors are locked.
Okay.
And they did feed me some pizza last night.
Oh, okay.
So I'm very happy about that.
Better than the dry food they've been feeding you.
The kibble.
The kibble.
Yeah,
The
I had a
Greg
little kibble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 5 minutes late. We got to get into it. It's time for the news. This is my show, and I have the last laugh. Predator's better than John Wick. We're going into the news.
Your number one country 92.1 is KDQN, the Queen Ashdown Dirks.
Your local news leader is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in DeQueen and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey. First off, congratulations to Sergeant Bobby Bagley of the DeQueen Police Department, who is retiring after more than 2 decades as a faithful local public servant. The DeQueen Police Department and DeQueen Public Schools hosted a retirement ceremony earlier this week for Sergeant Bagley. Bagley served a total of 23 years with the DeQueen Police Department, including as a school resource officer with the DeQueen Public Schools system. In other news, the National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather outlook ahead of severe weather expected to impact the listening area today and tomorrow. Currently, forecasters are calling for a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms today, with that chance growing to 70% tonight and 100% for severe thunderstorms on Friday. The hazardous weather outlook has been issued for southwest Arkansas, southeast Oklahoma, and northeast Texas, including Sevier and Little River, as well as surrounding counties. Small hail and gusty winds will be possible across the listening area today and tonight. Severe thunderstorms are expected Friday. Forecasters say these storms will have the possibility to bring damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes. Currently, the storm system is expected to leave the area Friday night before more rain chances pop up on Sunday. DeQueen Honor graduate Wendy Victoriano has been awarded a $34,000 Distinguished Scholarship from the University of Central Arkansas. Wendy is the daughter of Yolanda and Adelaido Victoriano. She is president of the DeQueen High School Student Council, a member of the National Honor Society and Spanish Club. She is also a leopard cheerleader and participates in soccer, track, and cross country. Her plans are to major in radiology. And in some regional news, Tyson Foods announced last week that it plans to build a $70 million hatchery operation in Hope. The project will be 131,000 square feet when it's completed in late 2024. The hatchery will serve Tyson's Hope poultry operation as well as its facility in Nashville. Tyson has now announced additional information regarding the project and states that the hatchery operation in Hope will employ a total of 60 people when it opens next year. Tyson Foods also stated that the expanded hatchery will provide contract opportunities for up to 200 more poultry houses for current and prospective poultry farmers operating within a 50-mile radius of Hope. We'll be back with more news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. They're designed for easy operation and feature performance-matched attachments. Right now, put 0 down and get 0% APR for up to 72 months, plus save up to $800 on select equipment. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma, or DeQueen, Arkansas today.
And we're back with KDQN News. The Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office is working with state and local law enforcement agencies to encourage drivers to put down their phones while driving as part of the statewide You Drive, You Text, You Pay enforcement campaign April 3rd through 10th. The effort will involve Arkansas State troopers, local sheriff's deputies, and local police officers, and will be targeting drivers who are texting and driving as well as violating other distracted driving laws. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, between 2011 and 2020, more than 32,000 people died in crashes involving a distracted driver. In 2020 alone, there were more than 3,100 deaths linked to driver distraction, or 8% of all motor vehicle crash fatalities. Research shows that millennials and Gen Z are the most distracted drivers, often using their cell phones to talk, text, and scroll through social media while behind the wheel. In addition to being unsafe, violating Arkansas's distracted driving laws can also be costly. Arkansas law prohibits the use of a handheld cell phone for texting, typing, emailing, or accessing the internet while driving, regardless of the driver's age. It's also considered a primary offense law, which means a state trooper, police officer, or sheriff's deputy can initiate a traffic stop without observing any other violation. Fines can range from up to $250 for a first offense and up to $500 for any subsequent offense. The Arkansas Highway Safety Office urges drivers to put their phones away when behind the wheel. Drivers are encouraged to follow a few simple suggestions to ensure a safe driving experience. If you're expecting a text message or need to send one, pull over and park your car in a safe location. Ask your passenger to be a designated texter. Allow the passenger access to your phone for responding to calls or messages. Do not engage in social media scrolling or messaging while driving. And remember that cell phone use is habit forming. If you struggle to not text and drive, activate your phone's Do Not Disturb feature or put your phone in the trunk, glove box, or backseat of your vehicle until you arrive at your destination. Texting while driving is dangerous and illegal. Help break the dangerous habit of distracted driving. Remember, you drive, you text, you pay. And in some statewide news, earlier this week, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders and Attorney General Tim Griffin announced that the state is filing 3 lawsuits targeting social media companies TikTok and Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram. Arkansas is basing its lawsuits on the claim the companies violated the state's Deceptive Trade Practices Act, with the governor and AG claiming the companies were untruthful in assuring the safety of their applications for use by young people. The deception that the state claims Meta engaged in regards the addictive nature of its platform. The lawsuit points out the increasing mental health crisis among teens and increasing depression in that age group, especially among teenage girls. The governor claimed the lawsuit against Meta, the owner of Facebook and Instagram, would be the first of its kind in the country, with a state taking on the multi-billion-dollar company. The claims against TikTok are broken down into 2 lawsuits. The first targets the company's alleged violation of safety for underage viewers. Sanders said viewers of the platform of any age could see drug and alcohol use and sexually suggestive themes without restriction. And in our final story of the news hour, the Arkansas Wildlife Federation has extended the deadline for its Wildlife of Arkansas Student Art Contest. Students from kindergarten through 12th grade now may submit artwork online by April 15th through a portal on the Arkansas Wildlife Federation website at arwild.org. For the past 10 years, the Wildlife of Arkansas Student Art Contest has encouraged students in grades K through 12 to explore and celebrate Arkansas's wildlife. The online submission process allows students, teachers, and parents the ability to submit a photograph of the artwork online rather than mail the original artwork in to be scored. The competition is supported through education grants from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission and the National Wildlife Federation. An expert panel of jurors select 4 artworks per grade, first, second, third, and honorable mention, as well as an overall Best in Show. Winners in each grade will receive cash awards and certificates. Images of the Best in Show and all first-place winning artwork, along with the entire list of winners, will be announced in the summer issue of Arkansas Out of Doors magazine. Visit arwild.org/art contest for rules and submission details. And check out more news online at kdqn.net. You can also find, like, and follow us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in DeQueen and Idabel, your Kubota dealer. And by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Back with the Morning Brew.
All right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. It's the 8 o'clock hour.
And here comes Patrick.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Feels like afternoon around
does.
here.
Yeah.
Well,
when you're up at 4 o'clock.
That's right.
Yeah. That's midday.
It's all afternoon, right?
Yeah. It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
I usually have lunch at 10 a.m.
Yeah, definitely. Dinner by 2.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I got the word. Our mother made it to Germany.
Yes.
Yeah, she's the first time since COVID. So 3 years, I think, since she's last been to Germany. Of course, she was born there. She's as German as sauerkraut, but a lot nicer.
Yeah.
And she's back over there for the
Smells
first time
better.
seeing her family. That's where our grandma lives over there, and our
Yes.
grandpa and our one auntie. That one, we have no uncles or aunts in our family. No cousins.
No.
Except the one aunt who was over there. Still hasn't given us a cousin yet. Probably not going to happen now.
No.
But
Don't think so?
don't think so.
No.
No, she is or was married to this guy whose job he bought like a German motorcycle born soup kitchen, or maybe it was a soup kitchen trailer. You put it on the back of like a German Jeep or something. It's like something from World War II. It was like what they would feed the soldiers with back then. He bought that, and he makes like bratwurst and soup, and goes around all these places and supposedly makes a killing doing it. Out of this little crazy little, they call it a Kuchenwagen.
Kuchenwagen.
Yeah, I think a cook wagon.
I love that.
What a beautiful language.
Yeah. Apparently, he's got some pretty good soup, right?
I
Or
hear
whatever
best
he's making in there.
best soup in the Oldenwald,
Yeah.
from what I understand. So, but very excited for Mom to be over there again. Get to see our grandma, her mama, and get to go back. She took me there for my graduation. We went for 2 weeks to go see the family and go explore Southwest Germany. And what struck me when I moved to Arkansas, like almost right after that, is how similar the two places look. Like this part of Arkansas with the rolling hills, the Washtenaws, looks a lot like that part of Germany. It's just over there. There's like a castle nestled everywhere you look. There's one.
Yeah.
You're tripping over castles over there.
That's cool.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So I guess you didn't get to go.
No, I was supposed to go with her this time, but we decided it might be best to leave it for another time where we can have more days to go travel. Like I want to go to Switzerland and possibly Paris, some places like that. So
I got to go to Switzerland when I went to Europe a few years after that on my own.
Yeah.
And that place is crazy. They took us to one place that it wasn't being used for it anymore, but it was a hole in the side of the mountain, and it was a actual like hangar for planes to land in and out of the mountain. There was a little bit of a runway that stuck out of it, but the whole country, no one's invaded Switzerland like ever. They haven't been in a war in like 600 years or something like that. But you obviously you don't get invaded because you're just nice. They have fortified that entire nation. So we got to check out. It was like an aircraft bay built into the side of a mountain. And I was walking with somebody. I met somebody while we were just kind of backpacking through there a little bit, and we walked by what I thought was a tree stump. And when we got to the other side, I was like, take a look at that tree stump. And you look at it, it's got 2 machine guns poking out of it. Yeah, they have just fortified the whole country.
Yeah, that's fascinating, actually.
Nicest people, though.
Yeah,
they're really
I wonder what else they have under their belts.
There's no telling.
Yeah, I really want to know now.
I said nobody messes with Switzerland.
Yeah, and there's got to be a reason.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're neutral.
Very neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have no strong feelings one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite color is gray. Everything's just gray over there.
I thought it was red and white.
Yeah, that's their flag.
That's their flag, right? Red and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was tracking our mom's flight last night, and I just like to watch, where she's at, and it's in real time, so you can see her move. And I saw her going over Greenland, and,
nice.
Well, not quite over Greenland, but close. I'm like, all right, at this point, she's close to land in like 3 directions. So,
yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
I had a friend who came by Tuesday afternoon, hung out for a little bit. He had just got back from air show, and I forget where he was, somewhere Dallas or Houston or something like that. I went to an air show down there, and we were talking about it. He's like, oh, did you see all these videos of these air show crashes from back in the day? And he just goes to show me of some videos of some of these, and then I'm like, my mom is flying to Germany tomorrow. I don't want to see plane crash videos right now.
Yeah. She got lucky though, because 2 things happened this week. The Frankfurt airport closed down due to strikes.
Huge strikes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
they're like canceling thousands of flights apparently.
Yeah, it's a big hub, right?
One of the biggest airports in the world.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a pretty big deal.
At one time it might have been the biggest.
Mm-hmm.
I know Atlanta is right up there.
Yeah. And then I guess yesterday in Toronto, when she was waiting for a flight, it got pushed back because of weather. And she sent me a picture, and it was just dark and cloudy. And I was like, yeah, you don't want to fly in that.
That's great.
Yeah. So.
Great. I'm glad she made it.
Yeah.
How long is she going to get to stay?
Oh, what, a week or so?
I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's going to stay about 2 weeks. So.
All that food.
Yeah, food, chilling.
Yeah.
It's pretty chill down there in the country, in the German country.
Yeah.
So.
I'm jealous.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think? Should we get some weather out of the way?
Let's do that.
All right. This one's brought to you by Genuine RV.
Choose the option that best describes your lifestyle. Option A. Option B. Option C. or all of the above. Whatever you're into, Genuine RV and Power Sports has it covered with a large selection of new and pre-owned RVs, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, golf carts, and more. With exceptional customer service and satisfaction, Genuine RV and Power Sports, 1300 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabel.
Number one country weather.
Time for some weather.
That's right. Weather today. We are looking at a growing 20 to 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms today. That's going to increase to 70% tonight. We're looking at a high of 69 today and just 61 this evening as the low. So get ready for some more severe thunderstorms because, as I said, 70% tonight, 100% chance of severe thunderstorms tomorrow. The National Weather Service has issued a hazardous weather outlook in anticipation of that bad weather. Say that could bring those severe thunderstorms could bring more severe weather, hail, damaging wind, and I hate to even say it, but tornadoes. But after that, it's going to clear out Friday night. We're going to see a low tomorrow night of just 48, a high of 72 on Saturday. It's going to be bright and sunny before we get some more rain, possibly come in Sunday. Right now, looking at between a 30 and 40% chance Sunday and Sunday night. So I'd be remiss if I went any further than that because this is Arkansas. 10 minutes from now, it could totally change.
Mm-hmm.
But as we're looking right now, definitely get your umbrellas and your galoshes are handy because it's going to be a rainy couple of days.
Galoshes, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I welcome the rain very much so.
No, I think we've had too much.
Yeah.
I would just like my mud to dry up just one time.
Right.
Before we get another rain.
Yeah.
It is a mess in my backyard right now.
I guess, yeah.
We had the little birthday celebration the other day. I wanted to get some yard games for us to, some horseshoes, some ring toss, the bolo thing where you throw it's like a rope with two balls on either end, and you can throw it and wrap it around stuff. Yeah.
Oh.
But I was looking in the backyard, literally walking through all the crawdad holes. Was just when you'd walk through the yard, it was just shooting water out of those crawdad holes like a geyser.
Play in the front yard.
Front
Lose
yard
them in the
just as bad. Lose them in the pine needles.
Yeah, pine needles.
Yeah,
pine straw, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Those games are all fun though.
Yeah, they're great.
Love
yeah,
yard
if you have a bunch of
games.
people at the house, a little badminton.
Yeah.
They ruin lawn darts though.
Are they even legal anymore?
They got some little plastic ended things that don't really
They
work.
can't impale somebody
Yeah,
anymore.
they don't impale
Yeah.
somebody. They're not good.
Yeah.
They had to stick in the ground. That's when they were fun.
Yeah, I definitely remember as kids, you'd throw them way up just straight up in the air, and you have to run at the last minute, or just hope that the chances were in your favor. They wouldn't just land right on your head.
We used to do that with bows and arrows.
Yeah?
Yeah. We just shoot them up and see. You just stand there.
See where they go?
Yeah, see where it comes down.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Is there a statute of limitations on that?
On how long you can stand there?
No. And if you hit
Injuries?
somebody, and how long it is before they can come and still charge you for that.
Well, nobody ever got hit. We couldn't shoot that straight up. And then you got wind and all that kind of stuff too. When you shoot them way up there, the likelihood of it coming straight back down is very, very low.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, very low. I mean, we'd shoot them and they'd land 100 yards.
Yeah.
Or somewhere,
I was looking yesterday at one of those jailbird magazines that they do over in Oklahoma. There's plenty. It's a huge edition every month of that. But there was a number of folks in there who were arrested for what was it? Dangerous discharge of a firearm or something like that. That was from people shooting in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't let you do that no more.
I think it just goes to show that it doesn't matter what age you are, what generation you come from, your people are always going to do stupid things.
Yeah,
if
well, the
it's
next generation. Yeah.
eating Tide Pods or shooting arrows up in the air to see where they land.
Yeah. 50 years from now, they're going to be like, can you imagine those people back then took these devices and put them up to their ear?
Yes, exactly.
And it just pumped gamma rays into their brain all day long?
Yeah. There's always something.
Smartphones, they call them. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, my. Well, you guys, let's take a quick 2-minute break, and we'll see you on the other side.
Does it ever seem like a breakdown happens when what's broken is needed the most? Well, if what's needed is your AC in the middle of summer, you could be facing an expensive issue at a very inconvenient time. The elderly, children, and pets often suffer most in these situations. Luckily, Dorsey's Heating and Air is offering duct cleaning and sanitizing services now to lessen your chances of a breakdown. Or if you're in need of parts or a new unit, they're a Rude Pro partner. For more info, check out Dorsey's Heating and Air on Facebook.
Emily and her friends were driving to a party, and they were texting.
It's Jen. Oh, tell her we're on our way. Wow, get this. Tom's there.
Nobody likes being stopped by the police, but if I had seen her texting while driving and given her a ticket, it just may have saved her life. You drive, you text, you pay. A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
See what's new at Cossatot River School District by visiting www.cossatot.us. From archery and forestry programs to the brand new competitive sports field and more, Cossatot River School District's small class sizes and 4-day school weeks make Cossatot River School District the right choice for faculty, students, and parents alike. School choice deadline is May 1st. Choose a school that's dedicated to safety, education, and community. Choose Cossatot River School District. We are unique, we are united, we are Cossatot River Strong.
Tired of hearing your vehicle making those awful noises? Are you scared your vehicle might fall apart as soon as you hit the road? Fortunately, we have Baker's Sales and Service, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer bringing quality parts at reasonable prices. Finally, that car, truck, or SUV sounds like it's supposed to. Now that's a place that can really get my engine going. Baker's Sales and Service with locations in DeQueen, Horatio, Nashville, Texarkana, Ashdown, and Locksburg.
And we're back.
All right, got one for you here, Jen.
Oh, yeah.
Steve from Blues Clues is coming to Arkansas next month. Are you pretty excited about that? Weren't you a big Blues Clues kid, or was that Tyler?
I
That's
was
Tyler.
not, personally. I know we watched it, but we were, I don't know. I don't know if it was for our generation or not. I felt like a lot of people hated it, like they hated Barney.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Like how we hated Barney,
Mhm.
we also didn't like
Blues Clues. I
Clues.
think. I
we
don't-
put some on for the baby recently. I was like, nah, let's turn that off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
trite.
Mhm.
Looking for those clues. And
What
Steve is so dumb.
Yeah, what is he doing? Just speaking? or?
Trying to relive some of his past. Apparently, he's coming. Yeah, I guess he's a speaker
Mhm.
now. You know, he caught a lot. He got a lot of news last year when he made a post and just said, "Hey,
Yes.
I haven't forgot about you, and I hope you all are doing well."
Mhm. Way
Because
to-
when he went off to college and he never came back.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like it's so typical for the millennials to be like, oh, yeah, we love you, Steve, and then just get hyper focused on him. And because it reminds
Yeah.
us of easier times, maybe.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Really couldn't. But this is what he's doing. He's on the Arkansas circuit now. He's going to go to
Mhm.
the University of Central Arkansas and go do a speak. It's $15 for the ticket to get in.
Oh, that's not so
This is
bad.
ridiculous. $15 would be free.
Yeah. Well, I was expecting it to be like $60.
Well, there ain't no
But-
blue. It's just Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'd go.
And look at some other things in news right now. Huge shout out to this Eric Kilburn. He is a freshman football player
Mhm.
in Michigan. 6'10" The guy is a giant. I guess he's setting some record 23 size shoes,
Mhm.
setting records. That's bigger than who's that 7'6" basketball player, Taco Fall.
Mhm.
You know him, giant guy. He got bigger shoes
No.
than him, like clown shoes.
Big.
But I saw a quote here from this guy. He says. He said they asked him, was like, is it weird like being tall or anything? He's like, well, I realize I'm never going to not see the top of people's heads wherever I go. Absolutely. It kind of just sat with me, and I settled for a bit after realizing that I was going to be this tall, and it turns out I'm completely fine with it.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, I imagine.
You said he's a freshman, too?
Yeah, freshman.
Wow.
This guy's got still plenty of growing left to do.
Yeah, he
The good thing
does.
he's playing football. He looks. I mean, if could you imagine like being the football coach at his school and having this guy, and then he's like, no, I don't like violence.
Yeah.
I don't I'm scared. My parents said I'm not allowed to play football.
Mhm.
Please, man. We got 4 years of state championships with you on our team here.
Yeah.
And this guy's some pictures of him. I mean, he's just a giant among
That's
little
insane.
kids here.
Yeah.
He's a monster. I mean, it looks like, I don't know, David and Goliath right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, quite large.
Yeah.
You
Big
think he's the type of person that NFL would be looking for, or like college football would try to scout for early?
I think they'll do anything if they think he'll help a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, that's. I mean, you got to look if he runs a 7-flat 40-yard dash.
Oh yeah,
may not be too interested.
Yeah,
but you know, you got to be able to get up and get down, move around a little bit. I mean,
yeah.
There's
Can't
a lot
just
of
be big.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of footwork involved in line play,
Mhm.
and you know, obviously as big as he is, and so he's so much bigger there, he really doesn't have to learn any of that right now.
Yeah.
He just push him out of the way.
Yeah, he's got time, right?
Yeah,
Would
but
be.
but eventually he'll get to somebody that's, you know, he tries to push them, they just go right around him because they're quicker than he is.
Yeah.
You know, and then that's when the footwork comes in.
Get this kid in the weight room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Get him. Yeah. Get him a little conditioned. Oh man, you might have you an NFL star right
That's
there.
right.
Yeah, that's a
right out of
force right
out
there.
of high school.
Yeah. How about this? I've been seeing some stuff about it the past few days. Elephant in the dining room. Startup makes mammoth meatball.
Yeah.
So obviously we've heard about, lab created meat recently in the past few years, plant-based meat, all that kind of stuff. But an Australian company on Tuesday revealed a meatball made of lab-grown cultured meat using the genetic sequence from the long-extinct mammoth.
Oh, I'm all down for this. They talked about bringing the mammoth back, and I thought as long as we're allowed to eat them,
Yeah.
I'm all for that. Yeah.
Mhm. First of all, it doesn't look like a very good meatball. I'm just telling you that. It looks like crystallized or something, but
It don't look too bad.
I would try it.
Put that in some spaghetti.
Yeah,
That's
why
what I'm
not?
talking about. Yeah.
But it's probably not going to be on the shelves for a while, if ever.
All right, so they're like cloning this from
Mhm.
some genetic material from that they uncovered, like from a frozen mammoth or something. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, I guess so. They're saying it was meant to fire up the public debate about the high-tech treat. So I guess that was their only goal with this. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I'd try it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what I'm. Like I said, more animals on the food chain for us to try out and
Mhm.
take a bite of. Down with that.
Could be delicious.
That's a Jurassic Park. You can bring back some dinosaurs. Well, I want some dinosaur steaks too.
I don't know about
pass.
that.
You pass on that?
I'm passing on dinosaur steaks. I think they'll be tough.
Well, get some of those big fat ones. Kind of, grain feed them. Feed them out in a grain lot, and yeah.
Okay. So a brontosaurus
Could be delicious.
Brontosaurus, right?
Brontosaurus roast.
Yeah, one of those fat ones. I forget all my dinosaurs.
Well, they're the huge ones, I think. But they're not meat eaters; they're leaf eaters.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely the leaf eaters. You wouldn't want to eat the ones that it's like you really shouldn't be eating like a mountain lion, right?
Right.
I never thought about that. Eating food that also eats other meat.
Yeah. Well, if you eat fish, then you definitely do that. I don't
Yeah.
think there's any fish that doesn't eat other
Right.
than another animal, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ugh. Yeah. All right.
Hey, I have nothing
Yeah.
to say about
We're
that.
going to play some musical chairs here.
I think it's probably okay. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Horatio State Bank has always had a strong presence in Little River County. But now with a physical location at 110 West Main in Ashdown, Horatio State Bank offers easy accessibility and banking conveniences for you, our customers. If you've been looking for an old school, community-minded bank, come see our friendly staff who all have deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If you are buying or selling property in the area, trust DeQueen Abstract to handle the details for you. DeQueen Abstract has worked hard to build a reputation of excellence and to earn your trust. Their experienced team will close your real estate transaction promptly, professionally, and accurately. DeQueen Abstract is who you want to handle your real estate transactions. DeQueen Abstract, 122 North 3rd in downtown DeQueen. Phone them at 870-642-2533.
Gentry Chevrolet in DeQueen is your local good neighbor Chevy dealer with new and used vehicles available. The new cars are being delivered as fast as they come in, and Gentry Chevrolet would never charge over sticker price. Never. So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, let the friendly folks at Gentry Chevrolet help you order yours so you don't pay too much. Gentry Chevrolet is one of the best pre-owned inventories in the area, plus a great service department with windshield repair and replacement services, and they also have 2 quick lube style oil changing booths. Visit them at 1027 Highway 70 east of DeQueen, or check them out on the web at gentrychevyinc.com.
Don't miss the 78th Annual Four States Fair and Rodeo, March 31st through April 9th. Brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust and Texarkana Emergency Center and Hospital. Monster trucks, demolition derby and rodeo action, carnival rides, youth talent show, concerts, the Ag Learning Center, great fair food, and more. Tickets are on sale now at the Four States Fair box office or fourstatesfair.com. The 78th Annual Four States Fair, March 31st through April 9th. This ad paid for with a combination of state and regional funds.
All right, we are back live, KDQN 92.1, and we're going to finish out the 8 o'clock hour, of course, 8:35 on the dot. Got another break loaded up in case we need it, but you made a great point a little bit ago, Greg. Point Break being a great canoe movie. We were talking right before we got out of the 8 o'clock hour.
Undercover cop surfer, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
the bank
Patrick
robbers.
Swayze,
Yeah. That's a good
Point
one.
Break. Fantastic. So definitely when I talk about Point Break, his name is Keanu.
Yeah.
Because he's very good in that.
But
that's
Gary
about
Busey.
it. Gary Busey.
This is one when they robbed the banks. They wear the former president
Yes.
masks, right? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that was great.
He ingratiates himself into it.
Yeah.
Super good.
So who was it that robbed the bank? I think it was Richard Nixon
Yeah.
and Reagan.
Yeah. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's all I can tell you.
Why don't they ever use like Tyler and Polk and stuff?
Yeah, nobody.
There's no mask of them.
Yeah, I guess not.
Are there even pictures of them?
Yeah.
Was art even existed? Did it exist as a thing then?
Yeah.
Grover Cleveland.
Yeah. Grover Cleveland. You got
The big
LBJ.
fat mask
Yeah.
Got to wear a fat suit when you come in.
Yeah. FDR.
FDR. Yeah.
That's right. Jim was saying she does. Oh gosh.
He has to be wheeled in,
He
right?
is wheeling into the bank.
Oh my gosh.
Well, he spent a long time in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Polio,
most of his
right?
life, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Polio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were very, very careful not to allow him to be seen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't work today, but they were very careful for him not to be seen that way.
Right.
Yeah, especially like during World War II.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're like, don't show any weakness,
That's right.
to the enemies of the United States.
Now TMZ would catch him
Oh,
or something like that.
You know what? Again, I'm going to throw out a little Rotary tidbit.
Rotary tidbit.
Yeah. Rotary's very big, very involved in the eradication of polio.
Really?
Last year, there was in the world 1 reported case of polio. So almost eradicated that disease.
Oh, yeah, close.
Seems like here recently there's like 1 or 2 that kind of pop up from time to time, but there was a long period of time there, right, where there was like none. It was considered like it was eliminated, right?
Well, you got to go 3 years.
Got to go 3 years
without a reported case.
Okay.
And they haven't been able to do that yet.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, to my knowledge, they had a lot of trouble in Pakistan and Afghanistan.
Yeah, India,
because
right?
getting the shots to people, or it's not a shot. They put droplets on your tongues, what they do, but getting the medicine to the people.
Right.
And
fake news.
But what?
Fake news. Vaccine didn't work.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that because when we talk about polio, it made me think of it.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty cool.
Is that one thing? Do they still give kids? But like, do you get them nowadays?
Mm-hmm. It's like
I don't know if I've had mine.
It's like in the package. Right?
It's in the package.
It's like in the MMR deal.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
You get the package.
I'm not
vaccine.
sure about that, but
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I know like smallpox. I've never had the smallpox vaccine. That's one of those that's like so rare now. They don't even do that anymore. But I guess apparently I've had a couple of people show me like their smallpox scars on their arm where it was like they kind of like grind it into you a little bit or something, scrape you up and.
I don't know what I got, but I got one that's like you couldn't swim for like 6 weeks.
Really?
And this big old scab came up.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the one.
Yeah, it had all kinds of bad stuff in it.
Yeah.
Of course, when I was around, when I was a kid, you had all those diseases.
Yeah, the
I
rickets.
had the mumps, had the chicken
pox,
Yeah,
Plague.
lupus.
had the 3-day measles, the 7-day measles, which were the German measles.
Typhoid.
Okay.
Stinking Germans.
Yeah, tell me
yeah,
about
send
it.
them over here.
Yeah.
and you know all
Germ
those things.
and
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But you know, you don't even think about that stuff anymore. And you know, which leads people to say, "Well, we don't need those immunizations." And then you hear people getting the measles. You know, they're still around somewhere. I've heard of that happening a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep, happens. I remember the chickenpox. Parents had like the chickenpox party. I remember a friend of mine had it, and they were definitely like, go over there and hang out with them so you can catch the chickenpox now. Because that's one of those, you get it as an adult, it's a lot more severe, right? Yeah, it gets real bad then. Yeah. Get it as a kid, yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be all bumpy for a while, but get those scars from scratching
like,
it.
What's so bad about it? Is it the fact that you have to like miss work and stuff like that? I mean, I think
no,
or is it
No,
more
I think
severe,
it's
like
make
you get
you
sick
more
and-
sick.
Okay,
Yeah, you can handle it better as a kid than as an adult, I
Right.
guess. And I don't know, as an adult, is it still contagious? I wonder, and that, you don't want that adult going around,
Right.
A kid you can keep confined up a lot easier.
Right.
Than
That's
someone
why
who
I
has a
thought it
set
was
of car
easier.
keys.
Yeah, exactly.
And a credit card that
and
they
a
can
bill,
fly to
and
Wuhan.
bills. Yeah, to fly to Wuhan. Yeah, absolutely. I've been meaning to ask you, what was the thing when you were a kid, Greg, like in the teenager? I skated. Patrick BMX'd. What was your thing? I mean, apart from the wheel and the stick and stuff, did you have like a thing that was like, what was extreme for kids back in your days? I guess it was lawn darts or.
Well, no, I mean, you want to know what I did?
Yeah. Did you skate?
I did a lot of dirt bike riding.
Dirt bike riding.
And that's what I did.
You had your own dirt bike?
Yeah.
Nice.
Tinkered on it and worked on it?
Well, I tinkered on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really a worker, but I did do that. And, we of course, we lived out where there were a lot of trails and dirt roads and things to ride.
Yeah.
So we did a lot of that.
Right.
Trying to think of what else we did. Baseball. Played baseball.
Baseball.
when I was a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you I just thought, I don't know, there was something about skating. I used to skateboard, and there was something like rebellious in nature about it, right?
Yeah, why was that?
I don't know.
Just a board with some wheels, and I'm a rebel now.
Yeah, I'm a rebel. Well, you were routinely chased off by security guards.
Yeah, definitely.
Off of like mall parking lots and stuff.
Spat
like
at
that.
by older ladies.
Yeah. And you'd rush by older ladies on a skateboard. Out of the way, old lady.
Yeah, there weren't malls. There weren't any malls when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
They
just
didn't
a
have those
haberdashery.
things. Well, it's just interesting to watch how things work.
Mhm.
And I'll so back when I was a kid, you had what they called shopping centers then.
Shopping center.
Yeah,
right.
I know, which all the you were outside and you went from store to store.
Like a strip mall?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, kind of. But so then they go to these humongous malls where everything's inside. You walk inside. Now they've gone back to where everything you go in, it's outside.
Yeah.
Like if you go to the promenade in Rogers, it's all outside.
Yeah.
You go from store to store, and it's just interesting. I was listening to you in the 6 o'clock hour, hearing you talking about 70s rock.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to hear your take on that. What more? I just heard you say a little bit about it. I didn't get to hear everything.
It can be some of the simultaneously worst and best music at the exact same time, or within 30 seconds of each other. Yeah. You've got like one, it's like, man, this rock riff is going hard, and then they start singing about elves, and there's like mystical, like wind chimes, and I don't know, like weird instruments you've never
Talking about
heard
Fleetwood
of.
Mac.
Better not be dissing the Mac over there.
Yeah, don't be dissing Fleetwood Mac.
I'm talking about like Yes.
Yeah.
You remember Yes?
Yeah, sure I do.
Sure. And then
Led Zeppelin tried sometimes. They get a little fancy, but then they got better.
They got better, yeah. And early Led Zeppelin, where they were definitely like, okay, enough about, the Battle of the Misty Mountains. Let's rock.
Even like Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
It's all kind of mystical.
You know what? I got 3 words for you, or 3 letters. LSD.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
But it's like, I'm guessing it would hit you in and out.
Yeah.
Like as you were like coming down off of it, it's like, oh, hey, I can rock again.
Yeah.
And then, the wave comes back, and let's get back into, singing
Yeah.
about fairies and trees, and it's very weird. It's the weirdest music you can listen to. All their albums are like 2 songs. Each song is 25 minutes. It's 15 songs in one, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it'll start out with some, again, like maybe on the synthesizer. I was saying yesterday, I was like, we were listening to this synth pop, trying to find some music out of it, and I was like, I kind of hate really skinny white guys in the 80s on synthesizers. That's my least favorite music in the world.
Yeah, I understand. I understand, but I do think a lot of it was drug influence.
Oh, 100%.
And I think that they it was probably more the late 60s, early 70s, and then you got more into got away from that psychedelic stuff and more into the cocaine stuff.
Right. That fueled the rock.
Yeah, that fueled, yeah.
Then the rise of disco.
Yeah.
Right.
Dance,
so you
music.
can do that and you can go all night, and you play all night. You can write music all night.
Yeah.
Do all that stuff.
Yeah,
and
go 3 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
By the end of 3 days, you're not singing about fairies.
That's right.
Yeah, you're going to be singing about something completely
Yeah,
different.
That's
3
exactly
days.
right.
I'm ready to get off this soul train.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. Like Pink Floyd is a great example where I think their first few albums are unlistenable. Just not very good. They're
How about
very
the Dark
weird.
Side of the Moon?
And then Sid. Why am I blanking on his name? Sid
Vicious.
Not
No.
Sid Vicious.
No, that's the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, Sid Barrett
Yeah.
is his name. He went insane from overuse of certain drugs, and then they were like, well, darn, what are we going to do?
Too many mushrooms out of a can.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, he drank the juice.
You dissing the Mac. You dissing the mushrooms in
Yeah,
a can.
yeah.
They're
It's all aimed
delicious.
at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after
Just kidding.
Yeah, so he went insane,
Yep.
and then they were left with the band. They're like, well, we got to find a new singer.
Yep.
David Gilmour was like, I can go sing.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. Let's just try and put out an album. Throw something together.
Yeah,
We'll call it Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
And
It was great.
it was
One of the most
yeah.
critically acclaimed
Exactly. Yeah.
albums and all of.
Yeah.
There's Rumors and then Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, yeah. And then after that, they followed it up with a bunch of great ones, and on it went. But those first few, where they're experimental, we'll call it, they experimented with the wrong stuff. You know?
It went on a bad
sulfuric acid,
bad
or
LSD
something.
trip.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
created an album.
Yeah, it's very weird. So that's why I really like prog rock, as they call it.
Yeah,
when they get into those kind of wistful, whimsical parts, because they're actually great for sampling.
Yeah,
yeah, great for sampling.
Well, it of course, that was when I grew up, so I'm still.
Mm-hmm.
But it's amazing to me that you go places, that's the music you hear.
Yeah,
I mean, you don't really hear 80s and 90s music.
No,
a lot of places.
Yeah.
Most of it's 70s, so a little bit of 80s,
a little bit of 80s.
Yeah,
depending.
Yeah,
if it was like Wham 80s or Led Zeppelin 80s.
Yeah,
yeah, that's two different beasts.
That's right. That's right. We talked about. I was talking with Tony about it the other day. I think it was somebody was playing. We were at the softball game actually. And they're playing. They got these songs that these kids come out to. Well, some of them are coming out to AC/DC.
Yeah.
I mean,
still
prototypical 70s band.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know of any people coming out to Milli Vanilli.
No.
Yeah.
I loved Milli Vanilli.
What would be your walkout song, Jen? If you're walking up to the softball mound and you're ready to crank one into the stands, what's you walking out to?
Helen Reddy, I Am Woman.
Yeah.
No.
Hear Me Roar?
No. I'm still going to go back to that DMX song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rough Riders. Well, that's more Ja Rule, rather. It's murder.
How about you?
Oh, man,
Sorry.
so good.
What?
How about you?
Oh, man, lots to choose from. Now, I want to say Separate Ways, but that's my fight song.
Yeah.
All right.
It should be different.
Yeah, I think it should be different. Yeah. So if I was to get into a parking lot fight, I would say, hold on 1 good minute, sir, and grab the Bluetooth speaker and play Separate Ways by Journey, and I'm an undefeatable being at that point. I could fight the Ultimate Fighting Championship and win listening to I'm not a fighter either, by the way. It's just that song will make anybody, fight really well. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Ding dong 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 ding dong 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 ding. Bam bam down down bam bam chicka down. Come on, dude. Here we stand.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on. You're gonna.
that's great.
Yeah. And then but if I'm gonna walk out my baseball walkout where I'm just dragging the bat behind me and the crowd's loving me, and they know I'm just about to hit, get up the home plate and crank hit the hot dog right out of the stands.
Yeah.
Right. It's probably gonna be. I don't know. What is it going to be?
That's
It's a tough question. Baseball walkout song, I mean, if I was going to go with AC/DC, I'd choose Back in Black.
Yeah.
That would be 100% the number one. Most people, I think, would go with Thunderstruck. I'd go with Back in Black.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Do you think? I'm trying to think here.
Well, I mean, I got a lot of different ones I could use.
Yeah.
I really like Boston.
Yeah.
So Smoking's a good one for me. Mm-hmm. I think if you go kind of country-ish, Garth Brooks, The Thunder Rolls.
Okay.
You get that right part, the right part of that one. Have the thunder cracking, and it coming into it.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also.
Thin Lizzy, Boys Are Back in Town.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I also like Grand Funk. We're an American band.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I don't know, and I don't know that that's a great song to come out to. I just like the song, so that's why I would play it.
I'd probably choose Earth, Wind, and Fire with, like Boogie Wonderland or something.
Yeah, the Ohio Players.
Yeah. Fire. I'd do that one 100%. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That's one of the greatest bass lines ever.
Or I could get MacArthur Park by Donna Summer.
Okay.
I love Donna Summer.
Yeah. I'd probably, Heart is a good one. Barracuda.
Yeah.
What better one to walk out to baseball? Bom, ba da 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 da.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
That's a good one.
That's a great one. But I mean, those kids have some excellent walkout songs.
Yeah,
I mean,
they choose some good ones.
Yeah,
huh?
they do. It's some of them. It's like it doesn't even sound like music to me.
Yeah.
Some,
like 50 Cent. And
yeah,
stuff.
some of the new ones. It's like I don't know what that is.
I'm coming out to Doja Cat.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, Jen, you have I think we cut you off on one.
You know what? I'm glad you did because I don't think it's a good walk.
No, which one?
I was going to say The Pursuit of Vikings. I was going through my music collection.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Like, okay,
that's a little death metal, huh?
Yeah.
Get out there with the. Yeah, that'll
How
amp
about
you up.
Fields of Gold by Sting?
As we walk on fields, I'd rather go walk on the moon.
I think Roxanne.
Yeah,
Roxanne.
How about what is it? The Walking on the Moon. What's he's doing the fake Jamaican voice in that. Walking on the moon.
Yeah,
he kind of does that thing. Yeah.
When I walked in, I thought you guys were talking about coming out in a different way, and that reminded me actually of something that I saw this morning.
Wham! I would come out 100%. Everything she wants is everything she needs. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, I watched this video. You guys know who Nathan Lane is?
Yes.
Yes, he's fantastic, wonderful. Oh, does Patrick have one?
I hope my leg don't break. Walking on the moon. Thank you, Patrick.
That's Sting?
That's Sting.
Yeah.
That's the Police, right?
Yeah.
All right. It's that kind of weird fake Jamaican thing you got going on, like Snow. Remember that one song, Informa?
Yeah.
Shimmy boom boom pow.
What song is that?
Yeah.
That's so good.
Informer. Yeah,
Oh,
by
okay.
Snow.
Oh,
anyway, I
sorry.
cut you off, I think, about 15 times.
No,
so.
it's all right. I don't know if anybody else is going to find this as heartwarming as I do, but Nathan Lane, back in, I guess it was after that, Birdcage, was that the movie with him and Robin Williams? After that was made, they both went on Oprah, and Nathan Lane was not out at the time, and he had told Robin Williams behind the stage, he said, I don't want to talk about this. I'm not ready to come out, all this stuff. And he's like, I have a feeling Oprah's going to ask me.
Mm.
So they go and do the interview with her, and of course, being Oprah back in the 90s,
Yeah.
80s, whatever,
Yeah.
she tries to out him, and Robin Williams swoops in and totally distracts her from it and starts
Nice.
making fun of her. I
Oh,
thought that was
good.
so sweet, and so just recently Nathan Lane came out and started talking about it, and he was
Yeah.
like, man, Robin Williams was amazing. He did that for me,
Yeah.
you know?
Nathan Lane is amazing.
He's so
He's
amazing.
really, really
Funny,
good.
isn't he?
He's funny, man.
I adore him so much.
I love him in interviews, like when he's just on Conan or whatever.
Mhm.
You know, he always nails those.
Yeah.
I know a comedian, Todd Glass, who came out on a podcast, just like really like he just was like decided in the moment.
Mhm.
You know, it's interesting how celebrities there's some people get forced into trying to
Yeah.
do it. Who was it who got forced into it? Like TMZ or whatever. There's a
Oh.
bunch of, and they just forced them into it. You know,
Mhm.
it's like
There's
This
a
is
lot of blackmail when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And
I think it's like, on your own time, I guess. I don't know, whatever it is.
yeah, it's nobody's.
I don't know how we got into this.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
we're
my bad.
coming out to.
I'm sorry, I
yeah.
was just happened to look over at that computer and read the headline there.
Oh, yes.
Woman wears cheeseburger as sandal after drunken sex in Waffle House party.
Jeez,
Wow.
Greg.
Well,
wow.
Well,
I
mean,
wow.
I just
Greg.
looked over there. It
Yeah.
just made me. That's why I just.
It's never a headline I would have expected.
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Anyway, I'm sorry.
No,
that's why I interrupted you
Yeah.
by going.
Drunken bleep here, all right? Come on. This is a PG-13 radio show.
It's the 8 o'clock
okay?
hour, right?
Yeah, it's the 8 o'clock hour. You're
Yeah.
good. You're good.
Okay.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're fine. We're good. We're good.
Kids
Yes,
are
sir.
in school.
Mhm. Yeah, they're in school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd come out to Wham.
Yeah.
Everything she wants, 100%.
Uh,
Carolyn?
Poker face.
Do you have what would you walk out
There
to
you
for
go.
a softball hit? What would you walk out to? What song?
Oh,
She's
she
going to
has
walk
one.
out. She's about to crank one out of the park. What song is it?
Well, because we were Gillum Tigers, it was
Yeah.
Eye
Eye of the Tiger.
Oh,
that's such a
classic
good one.
Gotta be that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Classic.
Somebody had to say it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Eye of the Tiger.
Yeah. Or how about that one from Scarface? Walk along the razor's edge. Do you remember that one? It's like the montage. We need a montage. Montage. This is
I don't know who
montage
sings
music.
that though.
A nameless 80s guy who
Yeah.
sang that one song and then got really a lot of money for it.
This one's going to be so generic, and probably so many people have done it. But I just thought that that '70s song, you could tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man.
Yeah,
You know,
that's Bee Gees, right?
yeah. That's a good one.
That's a good
Yeah.
one.
I'll walk
Sure.
over that.
Sure.
Something fun and funky.
My ladies' man.
Yeah.
I'd definitely go with something funky. 100%. Let's take this last break
Okay.
for a second, and then we'll come back and close out the show the right way and collate and get my neck straight here.
Yeah.
All right. No more cheeseburger stories.
Sorry.
We'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
As a farmer, your work is built on a promise to the land. As Farm Bureau insurance agents, our work is built on a promise to you. We call it Ag Promise, a competitively priced policy that protects everything farmers rely on. You're gonna love it. We promise.
In Little River County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 898-3741 and ask Ray Tipton, Daryl Coker, or Robbie Chafin about protecting your agribusiness.
The first step to getting your life back after a severe injury or death of a loved one is finding an attorney with integrity and experience. The Trammell Piazza Law Firm is a local firm you can trust with nationwide experience you can rely on. Their attorneys have been successfully trying high-stakes injury claims for over 20 years. With offices in Texarkana and Little Rock, they live and work in the same communities that you do. When you need help picking up the pieces after an injury, contact Trammell Piazza and put their experience to work for you. Trammell Piazza is located at 418 North State Line Avenue in Texarkana. Trammell Piazza Law Firm, 779-1860, or toll free at 888-989-1860.
Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Or as we like to call it, the can't have just one deal. Mix and match a flaky sausage biscuit, savory sausage McMuffin, sausage McGriddles, or crispy hash browns. Want 2 sausage biscuits? Buy one, get one for $1. Want a sausage biscuit and hash browns? That's cool too. Choose more of what you love. Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
You ain't seen nothing.
It's the final days of Ford Truck Month, America. Time to get up and get into Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight. Like the Ford F-150 or the all-new Ford Super Duty. Or check out Ford Maverick and Ford Ranger pickups. Get to the final days of Ford Truck Month and see what a built Ford tough truck can do for you. There's a great selection in stock and ready for delivery today. Based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales.
We are back live, KDQN 92.1. I've got to source some cabinets today.
Yeah.
That's my plan, Greg. I'm taking your door plan, but I'm doing something a little different with it.
I heard you were trying to find some on the cheap.
Yeah, I need some on the cheap. Come on. That's, filing cabinets are so expensive. I had no idea.
I was just looking at like Walmart and Big Lots and stuff. They're like $60, $70.
Oh, for the little half one.
For the half
I
ones.
saw some ones like the heavy duty, the ones that everybody wants, at $600 for a filing cabinet.
That's
It's
insane.
crazy. For the full size, of course.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we got to give a big shout out. I'm using Bailey Discount Building Supply to build one half of my desk. I just don't know. I didn't ask him about metal filing cabinets. I like the idea of it. I like the black ones, and I think it would look really cool. So at least the tabletop and whatnot, all coming from Bailey Discount Building Supply, my desk journey. So maybe they can help me out with some filing cabinets. If not, I may go with some woodens.
Yeah.
And they got those too. But if you're whatever you're looking for the DIYer in your home, plumbing, paint, stain, hardware, electrical, it doesn't matter. Bailey Discount Building Supply is going to supply you with it. Source your building materials locally and do yourself a favor. 880 East Collin Ray Drive. Stop by today. Go to BaileyDiscount.com or go to Bailey Discount DQ on Facebook to follow their great Facebook page. It's awesome.
Yes.
It's great.
Awesome. It's really great.
And if you're hungry, you can get some popcorn.
Always. It was making me
the
hungry,
best
man.
popcorn.
Yeah.
It's great. I am so hungry.
It literally is the best popcorn I've ever had.
He doesn't believe us. I don't think he's had it.
I just love that popcorn.
I guess I ain't. I haven't had it yet. No, I have not. So
There's nothing like it.
all right.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll get some today because I got to drop by. But yeah, and then I bought Patrick a gift card for his birthday, so you can go and just load up a Bailey Discount Building Supply gift card for that significant other. You're struggling to figure out what to get them. Do that.
Sign up for the reward program.
Definitely.
Always do that. Blue Belt Rewards Program. We appreciate Bailey Discount Building Supply, great friends of the show. That's going to do it, my friends. I got to get out of here. For Jen and Patrick and Greg, I've been Tyler. This has been the Brew Crew. God bless you. Have a great day.
Your number one country, 92.1 is